on the beat.
What's going on? 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 How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? It's been a long week, man. It's been a long week. Go ahead and tap in. If you're on a live, go ahead and tap in. If you're on a live, we got some people slow to come in today. We got some people slow to come in today. This is why I'm starting the live early. I'm starting a live a little bit early. I know some people got to get to work. You know, some of y'all work on Sunday. You know, some of y'all getting old. Some of y'all getting old. But what's going on? What's going on? Wasteland Nomad, what's going on? How y'all feeling? We got a good show lined up today. We got a good show lined up today. Welcome to the After Pill live stream. I am your host, Gerard Lawson. And how y'all feeling? What's going on? What's going on? Wasteland Nomad said, all right, man. Hope you're good also. Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I had a good, productive week. I had a good, productive day. You know what I mean? Blake Bradley, yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? If y'all coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and tap in. Go ahead and come in and say hello. Go ahead and say hello. That's the proper thing to do. Google E. What's going on? What's going on? You sitting back smoking a cigarette? You sitting back smoking a cigarette, or you smoking something else? Don't admit it to don't admit it on camera. Don't admit it on here. You know, the Fed's watching. The Fed's watching. Okay. We got a few folks in here. right now. First 5 minutes. Everybody else gonna flood in later on. If you're coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. All right. If you're coming in, go ahead and hit that like button. Straight chillaxing said that's a cool profile pic right there. That's cool. Just sub recently. Enjoy your content. Appreciate it. Man, I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate all of y'all for subscribing to the channel and, you know, tuning in to the channel and giving me the time of day, right? You could be doing something else with your day. You could be, jacking your little shrimp or whatever. You could be somewhere jacking your little shrimp, but hey, you want to tune in to me. So I definitely appreciate it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started while everybody else pour in. So I got a good show lined up for you guys, man. Got a good show. As y'all know, if you've ever tuned into my live stream before, we start off with the top headlines. So of course we're gonna talk about, the unfortunate school shooting that happened over there in Georgia um in the middle of the week, earlier this week. And as y'all know, it's election season, man. It's election season. Stuff started to get weird around election season. S- People started disappearing. People started getting shot. People start shooting up stuff around election season. Y'all already know how it goes. It's the same. It's the same shit every election season. So I hope y'all staying vigilant out there. You might want to avoid places, with a bunch of people until election is over. But then again, you may want to wait. You may want to wait a few more months after the election to see what the hell going on. All right. So I hope y'all, stocking up on your ammo. I hope got something in the arsenal in case shit go haywire. Anyway, and I got a few things lined up for you guys. Of course, got 3 or 4 stories. Of course, we're gonna look at the beautiful ladies, of course. And as y'all know, this is a completely different version of the after pill. This show is more laid back. During the week it's more serious, right? We talk about some serious topics during the week. But when it comes to this live stream, it's a Saturday night, man. It's a Saturday night, you know, um, we just chilling, right? We just chilling. But without further ado, let me check some of these comments and then I'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. Googly said we don't have this problem in Australia, thank God. Yeah, if you're lucky, shout out to Australia. Shout out to Australia. Googly tapping in all the way from Australia. Um, yeah, if you happen to stay somewhere that I guess don't have a gun problem. But see, here's the thing though. So the UK, they don't have a gun problem, but they stabbing up everything over there. So you don't necessarily have to have guns for you to have I guess a mental health issue out that way. I don't know. I don't know. If people want to kill you, they gonna kill you. It don't matter if you got a gun, knife, a frying pan, a rope. It don't matter. Australia here, Melbourne City. I hear you. And we got some people from all over here. If y'all don't mind, if you're here in the live chat, go ahead and tap in where you from. Go ahead and tap in where you from. And I'll go ahead and get started, man. Go ahead and wait. I guess I should start the live stream a little bit later on 9 o'clock when everybody, chilling. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody got no money right now. What y'all doing? But anyway, oh, we got Alberta. We got Alberta, Canada up in here. Dang, everybody from Canada or Australia, where everybody else at? Anybody from the US in here? Where is the US of A? Right? Where is the US of A? Okay, straight chillaxing said NY State. So we got the North. We got the North in the house. Blake Bradley, Georgia. Okay, what's going on, Georgia? That's my home state right there. Georgia is my home state. Georgia? Georgia. Sorry, officer. That's funny. NY in the house. So, a question for y'all from in NY. How relaxed are y'all gun laws up there? Can y'all get whatever, or y'all got some restrictions up there? How's that going? But anyway, while y'all coming in that, let's go ahead and jump in the first segment of today. So we got the top headlines. Oh, how did I forget? Listen, if you want to support today's live stream, hold up, where's my banner? Where's my banner at? I'm slipping. I'm talking to y'all. If you want to support today's live stream, make sure you hit the super chat button, or you can cash app $ who is J Rod. Go ahead and support the channel. Oh, and also become a member, man. Membership starting at 99 cents. I'm about to start ramping up on the membership side. I'm about to start posting more. Well, I've already started, but I'm about to start posting more, personal videos, workout videos, and I got a surprise coming for you guys too. Got a surprise coming for you guys. Probably at the end of this month. So I'm going to be changing up some things and ramping up some serious content. I'm gonna be going outside. I'm gonna be going outside. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some IRLs, for you guys. So y'all want to stay tuned for that and go ahead and become a member, man. Straight Chillax said gun laws terrible and NY, but we can get them no problem. Okay. That's one reason. Besides the cold, between the cold and guns, I wouldn't move up north. I wouldn't move up to the northeast, but just it's too cold and it's too strict on a lot of things. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on the north. I like my mild winters. I like mild weather. I don't like it too cold. But anyway, so as we all know, there was a unfortunate unfortunate incident in Georgia. Um and school just started, man. School just started, and we already got school shootings already. Usually they happen. That's sad that I got to say that. Usually they happen in the middle, going towards the end of the school year. But people decided, hey, I'm ready to shoot some stuff up now. They said, I can't wait to the end of the year. They said I got to get him gone right now. So whoever he is, he decided to, and I guess that's it. But funny thing to this is, so this is the first time I've ever seen. I think this is becoming a trend in the US now. So now they're charging the parents. They're charging the parents. So if you got a kid and they want to do something stupid, beware, because now they're charging the parents. But let's let the news tell us a story, and we're going to talk about it some more.
New twist in the Georgia school shooting. Authorities have arrested the father of the 14-year-old accused of killing 4 people at Appalachia High School.
Fox 59's Kit Hanley has all the details of what we know so far. Kit?
Lindy Scott, good morning. Colt Gray, the 14-year-old suspect, is to make his first court appearance virtually today. And now Georgia police say his father is also in custody for his connection to the tragic attack at Appalachia High School. Here's what we know about the relationship. You're looking at the father of the suspected gunman, 54-year-old Colin Gray. He's now being charged with second-degree murder, as well as multiple counts of involuntary manslaughter and cruelty to children. Police say Gray knowingly allowed his son, Colt, to possess a weapon, and that he actually bought his son the AR-style rifle as a gift. The teen has been charged as an adult for the killings of 4 people, 2 teachers and 2 students, both also 14 years old. And now the community is coming together to heal and mourn the loss of their peers while also processing this unimaginable information.
Like I said, man, I I don't want to say I feel bad for him, but I kind of feel bad for him. Like, look at his face. Look at his face. Did you think? But see, here's the thing. From what I've heard is that the kid the kid was already making threats online. The FBI got involved around a year ago. So the FBI got involved and they couldn't make any arrests because they didn't have any kind of, crime to actually go off of. But he's been on the FBI's radar for a minute. Not the father, but the kid. So yeah, Creed says, wait, why is father arrested? Well, so now what they're doing is this has been a trend across the country now. So now if your child is committing robberies and committing violent crimes, now they're attaching the parents to it. But with specifically this one, I believe it's because he's the one that purchased the weapon for the son. So he's the one that purchased the weapon for the son. And, basically they saying that, hey, you purchased a weapon, you gave it to a minor, so you're responsible. And I forgot what the age is in Georgia that you can go hunting. I don't know if it was 14 or if it was 16. Matter of fact, since we're live, I can go ahead and look it up. Hunting age in the state of GA. In the state of Georgia. Let's see. Oh, so he was okay. Okay, so hunters aged 12 to 15 can hunt unsupervised if they have completed a hunter education course. But yeah, I don't see anything about 14. I don't know. Can you even own when can you own a rifle in Georgia? Or what age? What age? Because I believe it's 16. What age can you own a rifle in Georgia? Let's go ahead and see. So, oh, actually, so Georgia does not have a minimum age to possess a rifle or shotgun, right? But of course, to own a pistol, you have to be 21 years old. Okay. So he wasn't necessarily in the wrong, right? He wasn't necessarily in the wrong, but you purchased a weapon, right? You purchased the weapon, so to some extent, the kid is 14. To some extent, I mean, you're gonna have to go sit. So now, I think the father's facing. I think they said 110 years. 110. He's gonna die in prison. It's election time. Listen, listen, man. If you want to get arrested during election time, your ass is more than likely gonna sit. Especially something of this magnitude, you're going to go sit because they're going to make you a political pawn and they're going to make sure your ass sit down somewhere. Yeah, they're not getting off on this. He's not definitely, well, the son is going to sit anyway, but he's definitely not getting off on this. So let's continue.
Meanwhile, we continue to learn more about the 4 victims. An eyewitness says 53-year-old algebra teacher Christina Irami died after jumping in front of a student to protect them.
My friend, my neighbor, she was going to get shot, but Miss Ernie stood up and took the bullet for her. So yeah, but that's very, very strong for her to do.
And 39-year-old football coach Richard Aspinwall was also killed, as well as 14-year-olds Mason Schermerhorn and Christian Angulo. We're told the 9 others injured are expected to make a full recovery. And as we first told you yesterday, the FBI had the alleged gunman on its radar for over a year after connecting online school shooting threats posted in May of 2023 back to the suspect, but say they had no probable cause for an arrest at the time. And we
See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying right there. So the FBI was already involved a year ago. The FBI was already involved a year ago, but they didn't have probable cause to make an arrest. It is what it is. Let's hear another. Let's hear another angle. We're gonna watch it from different angles, see what they had to say.
Now to the latest on the Appalachia school shooting in Georgia that killed 2 students and 2 teachers. The 14-year-old teen suspect and his father made their first appearances in court. Investigators say Colin Gray and gave his son the AR-style rifle as a Christmas gift. It's actually the same weapon that was used in that school shooting. This morning, the FBI saying they missed some warning signs. ABC's Melissa Dunn has the details.
Inside court Friday, a Georgia
They said the FBI missed some warning signs, huh? Did they miss some warning signs? Did they miss some warning signs? Wasteland Nomad said, I wonder what caused this. Bullying? Listen, after the FBI got involved, why would you still go and purchase your 14-year-old son an AR style weapon? Any weapon in that matter. Why would you go and purchase, like, so the dad already seen the signs. That's probably why they, you know, going to step on his neck. Right? Quality said, absolutely, the dad is liable. If a minor picks up your strap and goes on a massacre, you should be liable to some extent. See, here's the thing. I guess he bought it for him for Christmas. So technically, I guess it wasn't even a dad strap. It was the son strap. Right? Quality said, but the feds love when these type of situations occur because they can then use to push their narrative. That's what I said. If you're unfortunate enough to get locked up during election season, your ass is grass. What's going to happen is they're going to make a goddamn example out of these two right here. Right? They going to make a damn example out of these two right here. Let's continue.
Georgia father and son being tried for Wednesday's mass shooting at Appalachia High School that killed 2 students and 2 teachers. 14-year-old Colt Gray being tried as an adult on 4 counts of felony murder. However, he cannot be put to death because he's a minor.
The penalty for the crimes for which you are charged does not include death.
His father, 54-year-old Colin Gray, charged on multiple counts of second-degree murder and manslaughter, accused of allowing his son to have access to the AR-15 style rifle used in the shooting, knowing he was a threat to himself and others, according to the arrest warrant. Sources tell ABC News this past Christmas, Gray gave his then 13-year-old son an assault rifle as a gift, just months after investigators interviewed both of them about a school shooting.
That's crazy. So you already know. Right? You already know. And shout out to I want to pronounce, how do I pronounce this? I'm sure it's Portuguese, right? Ministerio da Motivacio with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you. Shout out from Brazil, bro. The after pill is sanity. Man, I appreciate it. I got to try out my new sound for that. Where's my sound for that? Hold up. Thanks for the super chat. Here we go.
Nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money.
I appreciate it.
Shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money.
There we go. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, like, why would you go and purchase this after a whole federal investigation? Are you dumb? Unless the dad was in on it, but by the look of his face, he didn't know what the hell was going on. He was oblivious. But anyway, let's continue this video out.
Shooting threat his son allegedly made online. ABC's Faith Abube is in Georgia, where she met with Jackie Garcia, whose 15-year-old daughter, Melanie, was one of the 9 people wounded in the shooting.
I said, "Are you okay? You know, calm down, you're okay." And she started crying, saying, "Mommy, I was shot." And that's kind of when I just lost it.
She says her daughter heard the shooter yelling in the hallway that he was going to kill everybody. Both the accused shooter and his father are being held without bond and are due back in court in December. Melissa Dunn, ABC News, Los Angeles.
No way.
What happened?
I just got a message saying
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? So the FBI, come on now. What were you thinking? See, I told you. See, boomers and Gen X, man. Boomers and Gen X need to understand and realize we do not stay in the same time period anymore. How y'all think whatever y'all thought was, it no longer is. Okay? Listen, my dad used to tell me, like at high school, kids used to ride to high school with, shotguns and rifles, on the back of the truck. It was normal. It was normal, but nobody thought about shooting up a school, right? Kids had rifles, shotguns, and all kinds of guns in the truck, but it was more so for hunting and going to the range, right? But the kids of yesterday, the kids of yesterday are not the kids of today. You give a kid a gun today, and this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that and that. That's what's gonna happen if you give a kid a gun nowadays. Because now, I mean, bro, especially young men, bro, we already know that they're going through it. They're not being taught how to be men. Their emotions are unregulated, right? They live in a society where they don't know which way to turn. They surrounded by, feminized men and other women. I mean, it's a shit show. It's a shit show. So I don't know if he was being bullied. I know somebody said that. Um, Jim D's new subscriber. Appreciate the videos, bro. I appreciate you for subscribing, man. Shouts out to you. And Wasteland Nomad said, "Yeah, I didn't realize the kid threatened a school shooting online." Yeah, a year prior though. So the FBI got involved, but they couldn't arrest him for whatever reasons. That's why they said they missed red flags. Okay, yeah, y'all missed red flags. All right. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm not about to say nothing crazy before the FBI start knocking on my door. What was that you said? Listen, yeah, they missed some red flags. Yep, you right. You right. Yep, they missed some red flags. Yep. Okay. But anyway, let me read some of these comments before we jump into the next video. Googly said, "Man, what about the one at Vegas from the hotel room shooting in the crowd?" Yeah, I forgot about that one. That was a minute ago. That was a few years back. But yeah, dude went crazy over there. Straight Chillin said, "FBI corrupt is what I think. Now I'm on the list." Hey man, I may have to ban you from the chat, man. I may have to ban you from the chat. FBI watching him. Wasteland Nomad said FBI too busy trying to plot the next step on Trump. Oh my god. Said FBI too busy trying the next attempt on Trump. They let this slide through. Oh man, that was a good one right there. That was a good one. Damn. He said the FBI too busy. They letting stuff fall through the track. They trying to get Trump up out of there. That's hilarious. Googly says, "Why don't kids at school bear arms to protect themselves? It's only fair." Well, it depends on. I mean, it depends on what age we're talking about. Depends on what age we're talking about. If you're talking about middle school, then that's a no-go. But I mean, high school, they're not going to let kids carry it. We're too far gone. How about that? Kids ain't carrying weapons. Not in the school. That's done. Now, I can see about teachers carrying weapons, but then teachers are not comfortable. A lot of teachers are not comfortable. That's not what they signed up for. And then they don't get paid enough. Teachers don't get paid enough, right? So you want teachers to carry weapons and they already not getting paid enough. Then they got to teach these badass kids who don't have no respect for authority. They popping pills, on drugs, don't listen. They retarded, got ADHD, mental illnesses. They depressed and all kinds of shit. They getting bullied. Man, nobody trying to deal with that. Nobody trying to deal with all that. Listen, teachers ain't getting paid enough to do all that. Creed 236 says kids nowadays play too much Call of Duty and no accountability. No, not no accountable. I think you meant no accountability, but yeah, that's true. Anonymous one, after a 3.5-year relationship, which ended back in January, I made a decision to go MGTOW. I have fun with okay. So you stay tuned for the 304 stories then. I got a surprise for you. But no committed relationship, not for many years from now. Congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you. We're going to read a few more comments and then we're going to go ahead and take it to the next video. Mr. Sevenfold said, "Good afternoon from Auckland, New Zealand." Dang, I went international now. The After Pill International. I'm in Canada. I'm in New Zealand. I'm in Australia, the UK. Dang, shouts out to y'all, man. What time is it over there in New Zealand? What time is it? PJ says, LOL. Googly said, "What about a rule every kid got to wear a vest?" Now that's just taking it too far. I think that's taking it too far. The school wouldn't be school then. You basically going into a war zone. You asking kids to wear a vest. Bebop, what's going on? What it do? What it do? What's going on? Mr. Sevenfold. Oh, it's 2:01 p.m. in New Zealand. Dang. So I guess y'all in the next day. Or y'all in the next day? I think New Zealand is ahead, right? So y'all probably in the next day at 2:01 p.m. Or are y'all behind? Because it's what time is it? I think it's 9 o'clock. What time is it? Yep, it's 9 o'clock Central Standard Time here. But anyway. Oh, it's Sunday. So it's already Sunday. So y'all about to go into Monday then. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the next video. Look at this right here. So we have a 40-year-old man shot and set on fire. We got a 40-year-old man shot and set on fire in West Philly after allegedly being found in bed with the 18-year-old. Dang, man. Dang, I told y'all. The simps are gonna simp. But let's see what the news had to say about it.
Set on fire. Neighbors also heard gunshots. Tonight, 2 people are in custody. Our Steve Keeley has the details from his police sources.
A couple pops.
Dang, so the cameraman just didn't care. The cameraman just did not care. He said, "Yeah, she got some pretty toes. I'm gonna put those on camera right there." He could have cut off the neck and got the chest down, right? He could have did anything, but he said, "Can I?" He asked, "Can I put your toes on camera? Can I put your toes on camera?" I ain't gonna lie though, she got the toes done, got the all white going on. She got the MCM slides on, so she fancy, huh? So she fancy, got the toes done. She look like she just came from getting them done right there. They look good though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The toes look good.
Then after that, followed up by screaming.
Neighbors heard gunfire, then screamed for help from the first floor apartment in this newer building here on Lansdowne Avenue this morning. Then seconds later, saw a man run out and into the street on fire. Was he on fire?
We seen him on the corner on fire. His shirt was on fire.
And as the man ran out on fire into the street screaming, drivers here on Lansdowne Avenue at 10:30 this morning stopped and got out to help. What were they doing to save his life?
They jumped out of the car and poured water on him.
And what was he doing, screaming?
Yeah, somebody help me, somebody help me.
Philadelphia police sources tell me the 40-year-old man set on fire was in bed with an 18-year-old woman when the woman's mother and her boyfriend came home to the...
Okay, 18-year-old woman. 18-year-old woman. Not 16-year-old girl. I understand that he's 40. Listen, I think that was her sugar daddy. Listen, I think that was her sugar daddy. That's what I think. Sugar daddy, he came over there to give her some money. Listen, see these chicks, man, they'll get you caught up. That's why you got to check the Carfax. You got to check the Carfax and don't go don't go anywhere that you don't feel safe. Don't go anywhere if you don't know that she owns that place and she's the only one who's in, bro. If anything, you should have brought her to a hotel, right? Or you should have brought her over to your place. 18, more than likely she don't own anything. At 18, I guarantee she you're not owning a house. You're not probably not even staying on your own. You're probably with some roommates or you still stay with your parents. So you 40 years old, you set yourself up, man. You set yourself up, right? Wasteland Nomad said them some pretty hefty ankles. Yeah, those yeah, she has some hefty ankles. She was 190, yep. 190 to 200, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Creed said she want them toes sing. Yeah, she really did. She really did. Kane said, here for the after pill. What's good, bro? What's going on, man? I appreciate you for tuning in. But yeah, bro, don't just be going over, if y'all out there, don't just be going over chicks' houses. Don't be going over somewhere, you don't know the terrain, you don't know anything. A lot of dudes get got like that, right? A ex-boyfriend pop up, right? The parents pop up. But let's be real though, she's not a kid. She's not a kid anymore. Right? I get that there's a big age gap. I mean, listen, that was her sugar daddy. They set the sugar back. They set the sugar daddy on fire.
The apartment. And the 38-year-old man fired shots at the other man. Then the 35-year-old mother of the 18-year-old poured some flammable liquid on him.
Dang, they shot at him too? Dang.
And set him on fire, sources say. He then ran outside on fire. Both the police and fire departments responded here to those calling 911.
Now, I would have understood. I would have completely understood if this girl was under 18. We got to stop treating grown women 18 and grown men 18, right? Like some kids. We got to stop. Because I mean, they can go to jail, they can go to prison, right? They can go serve in the army. So what if she decided to sign up for the military, right? What if she decided to sign up for the military and her platoon sergeant 40 years old, right? And he like him a nice piece of 18-year-old calico. He like him a nice piece of tight little 18, and she throwing herself at him, and more than likely, that's probably exactly what happened. More than likely, the young little tenderoni, little 18-year-old, she probably threw herself at him, right? She probably threw herself at him, and now everybody trying to act like she's the victim. But sure, okay.
Rushing the man with burns to Jefferson Hospital in critical condition. So tonight, both that boyfriend and his girlfriend, the girl's mother, are in custody here at police headquarters.
I knew it. There was no justification. There was no justification. I knew they was in custody. I knew they was going to be in custody. They going to jail. They going to jail for a good minute. They set the man on fire and shot at him. Oh, they going to jail for a good minute. Aggravated assault. They probably throw in a attempted murder in there too. Because what was he wasn't a threat. I mean, y'all caught him with his balls hanging. I mean, he wasn't no threat. I mean, beat him up, okay, but take it as far as shooting him and set him on fire for having sex with a 18-year-old, 18, not 14, not 15, not 16, not 17, 18. It's crazy. That's why you got to watch yourself, man.
Awaiting some serious felony charges, and sources say police are recommending that the district attorney charge them both with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and a slew of weapons charges. And Sheba, Jason, as stunning and shocking as that incident is already what we know, the neighbors that we met in that building tell us it was just the latest incident and nothing but trouble coming from that woman's first floor apartment.
All right. Very interesting there, Steve.
Listen, man, it's crazy out here. Look, I said this. Look, they done killed that girl's sugar daddy. That's what I said. I just said that. That probably was that girl's sugar daddy. Listen, man. Listen. One guy got shot up. One guy got shot up and dang near burnt to death. And then now you got the parents probably going to jail for life. All because she wanted to drop them draws. You see how these chicks ruin lives? It goes in a circle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hardy Nine said, I'm wondering if this was a robbery. I doubt it. I doubt it. If it was a robbery, why would they? I wouldn't see them doing all that, shooting at them and then set them on fire. No, that sounds like some emotional rage. Like they were really angry that their 18-year-old daughter was in bed with a 40-year-old. That sounds like some rage. That's what that sounds like. Wasteland Nomad said, I had a similar thought, a setup possibly. Who knows though? Yeah, it could be a setup. That's why you gotta protect your meat. Right? Because you don't know. It could have been a setup, but like I said, I don't understand setting a man on fire for a setup. That sounds crazy. Googly said the US is like, man, I made it past 30, 31 shot in the back of the head by a stray bullet over a $20 bill. Yeah. Nah, no thanks. That's crazy, man. Kane said, folks in my school be talking about backdooring people. I'm not surprised. Folks in my school. Kane, how old are you, Kane? You said folks in your school. How old are you, Kane? This show is rated TVMA. You just said folks in my school be talking about backdooring people. Kane, how old are you? 17? Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that, Kane. I'm gonna need you to go get a parent or a guardian. I'm gonna need you to go get a parent or a guardian to sit down and watch this show with you. Okay? Kane. See, y'all heard me say it right. Y'all heard me say it right. Kane, go get it. Kane. Kane, go get a parent or guardian. Kane, go get a parent or guardian to watch my show. My show is rated TVMA for mature audience only. No, I'm just playing. Well, I'm not playing. I say that for YouTube purposes so I don't get in trouble. Kane said I live on my own, gang. Okay. What are you what you call that? Something by the state? I forgot what you call that. So you actually live on your own? You actually live on your own? Like working and everything? That's what's up. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into something else. Listen, guys, Japan reports 9 million vacant homes amid a decline in population. I told y'all, man. The population not just declining in the US. The population is also declining worldwide. It's declining worldwide. So I don't know what the world gonna do. So Japan, just like the US, they face the same issues. They face feminism. They face, women not wanting to get married. They're not traditional like their grandmothers and mothers were. They more focused on careers. And now that they got older, now a lot of them are trying to, get married or settle down, but it's too late. It's too late. And the men are saying, hell no. That's what the men are saying. So Japan's population has declined by 5,209,000. So 5.2 million in the last 20 years alone. Jesus Christ. Imagine that. Imagine a whole population in 20 years falling by 5.2 million. That's a drastic drop. And I think Asia is more along the lines of I think it's more extreme over there. But it's looking ugly. But this is where the US is headed too. So that's why I've said, that's why the borders are wide open. This is why the borders are wide open. And I actually think Japan actually, they're asking for foreigners to come over there. They're asking for foreigners to come over there and reproduce with the women. Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. But It was some Asian country. I don't know if it was Japan, but or China, one of them. But they're asking for foreign men to come over there and basically marry the women and produce children. So they're offering money. So the state or the government is offering foreigners money uh, and giving them aid to come over there and reproduce with the woman. So I think they're talking about housing. I think they're talking about just assistance and starting businesses and stuff like that, just to get their, population going. Because like I said, man, like I said, okay, Desert Coyote. Oh, it was Japan. Okay. It was Japan. Okay. So yeah, that's where we at. So Japan is different from a country like US or other countries on the mainland, right? Countries on the mainland, they are surrounded by other countries, and people can just easily slide through borders. It's easier for people to cross from Russia over to China, or like Europe, people can cross over from, I guess, any other country over there in that vicinity. And the US, we got, the top, Canada, then we have the bottom, Mexico and South America and all that. So they really can't open up the borders like the other countries can, mainland countries can, right? So they're like, please, please come over and fuck our woman, please, please give them some dick. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, because women are not reproducing. This is widespread now. So for you passport bros, or if you even call yourself passport bros at this point, because now they got passport bros got a stain on their name now. So for you passport bros, man, listen, they asking for y'all to give up your seed. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Let me jump back up a little bit. The Kane. Okay, so yeah, man, I've been through the foster system. Okay, shouts out to you, man. Uh, I've met plenty of people who go through the foster system, and it's not a joke, man. It's a very scary situation, a hard situation, and shout out to anybody who have to go through the foster system. And man, you can watch my show anytime, man. If I can help you, give you some form of entertainment, give you some knowledge and whatever, man. Listen, I'm here for you. They were asking foreigners to come through not too long ago. They had a bad case of isolation over there with the males' entire documentaries. Yeah, that's what I seen. Let's see. Read some more of these comments. Mr. Sevenfold said, I'm European, South African. Had one relationship, was not good. Never again at this rate. She was emotionally unstable. As I found out, I put up with so much before leaving her. I had no choice in the end. That's how it is sometimes, man. That's how it is. Luckily, with me, I dealt with some unstable women early on. I dealt with a lot of unstable women early on. Yeah, a lot of them. So I kind of grew into, deciphering who's who. But just my teenage years, a lot of those girls, they were, argumentative. They wanted to, a lot of them, they wanted to fight all the time, get into like physical altercations and stuff like that. And then part of me actually liked it. I don't know. Back then, part of me actually liked it. I was like, ooh, this is sexy. I ain't know no better. I was a, young, dumb teenager. I was like, ooh, she wants to fight. Because not too long after, she wanted a D, right? She wanted to get put to sleep, you know? She wanted them back shots, right? Anyway. So we're jumping into 304 stories early on today. So today may not be as long as a live stream as my other ones. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into where's the music? Go ahead and cue the music. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into 304 stories, and we're gonna look at some of these ladies. Okay. Who we got up first? Y'all already know. Y'all should know who my first is. Y'all already know already. Y'all already know. Okay. Ooh. That's my favorite one right there. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? Y'all know who next. I think we got Miss Ethiopian right here. Oh yeah, she nice right here. Oh yeah, that one nice. Who else we got? Who else we got? Oh, we got a mix right here. Okay, what you like? What you like? You like chocolate? You like tall blondes? Or you like Miss Asian Persuasion right there? Which one? Yeah, y'all don't know what to do with that. Y'all don't know what to do with that. Who we got next? Who we got next? Oh, we got, I don't know if she's Latina or what. Okay, we definitely know that the boobs have been messed with. We definitely know that. Who else we got? Oh yeah, she's for sure Latina right here. She's definitely Latina. Okay, look, she looking a little spicy. Yeah, she look crazy too though. Okay, nicely in shape. Yeah, she crazy. I know she crazy. I know she crazy. Who else we got next? Speaking of in shape, who else? Oh yeah, this one nice right here. I like the ones that's in shape. Yeah, she's in good shape. Who else we got next? I don't know about the face. Listen, I don't know about the face, but everything else looks fine. What y'all think? What y'all think? I don't know about the face. The face looking a little scary to me. Who else we got? Oh, we got a baddie right here. We got a baddie. Okay. Yeah, this one costs a lot of money. Listen, I can't even afford this one right here. Yeah, I can't afford this one right here. Yeah, that one, she costs. Is that a lamb truck? Oh yeah, that's a lamb truck. Yeah. She only messes with NBA and NFL players. That's it. That's it. Who else we got? I don't think I can afford this one either right here. Who else? Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty right here though. But she costs a lot of money. Who else we got? Who else we got? We got Blondie. Okay. She thick in the back. Got a tattoo down the back. Okay, I see you, ma'am. Who else we got? We got another Blondie coming up. Okay, okay. She flexing now. Okay. See, okay. That's a nice one right here. Nice and petite, but then got the, sweet cheeks in the back. Okay. Who else we got? I got a good lineup for you guys today. Who else we got? Yeah, I know she got back problems. Yeah, she definitely got back problems. Those things are huge. What Trump say? Huge. Huge. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do with all that. Who else we got? We got Thickums right here. Look, y'all wouldn't know what to do with that. That's too much for y'all. That's too much for you, Kane, right now. That's too much for you, Kane. Got to grow up a little bit. Nut still got to drop a little bit. Who else we got? We got some flexibles. Oh, Jesus Christ. She doing all kinds of tricks, man. Who else we got? Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Who else we got? We got Arabs. Okay. 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 All right. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I think y'all seen enough. I think y'all seen enough. Did y'all enjoy the line? Did y'all did y'all enjoy the lineup? We got Coco in the house. Coco said fake. Jim D said all of them chicks are average, honestly. Not all of them. Most of them were. Most of them were. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta pull back up. I gotta pull back up my lineup because now I feel offended. You know, it's not like you can just search for the actual rating of these chicks. Let's see who I got. Who I got. Let me pull back up my screens here. Jim D said, man, all of them were average. Hold up. Hold up. Let me share my screen again. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see who was. Hold up. Where's she at? This one wasn't. Right here. Let me pull it up. That one wasn't. That one wasn't. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, Jim D's. Come on now. She's not. Average? Nah. This one's not average. This one's above average. Natural beauty, no makeup, just flawless. She's not a 10, she's not a 9, she's not a 8. I give her 7.5. I give her a 7.5, but that's above average though. Now who else? Who else we got? Freezing. 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. Jim D says she average. Oh, that one average. Oh my God, bro. Hold up. Let me pull something else up. Now I gotta reevaluate. I gotta reevaluate my mind. Okay. So what about these three? What about these three? You got chocolate, you got tall blonde, you got Asian Malaysian. Which one? Jim D said, man, that's average, bro. Jim D's, you must stay where you stay at. Where Jim D stay at? He said she was average. Dang. Okay, what about this one? I know this one the Barbie doll. I know this one the Barbie doll and it's plastic. I know it's a Barbie doll, but she looked good though. She got the makeup on and all of that. What about that one? What about that one? Oh, he stay in the Bay. He don't count. Never mind. Never mind. He stay in the Bay. He don't count. He don't count. That's not fair. He stay in the Bay, everybody. Pay him no mind. He stay out in California. That's cheating in my book. That's cheating. See, the Bay, they have the whole California area. They have above average women. So no, that don't count. That don't count. So yeah, Jim D's, yeah. We're gonna reevaluate. Come back to the next live stream. But here's the thing too, Jim D's. Here's the thing too. Most women are average. Most women are average. You know, they throw a little makeup on and, you know, glamour up a little bit. But that's about it. Most women are average. Jim D said, LOL. Man, you stay in the Bay, man. That ain't fair. You stay in the Bay and you talk about you travel the world. Yeah, if you've been to Colombia, if you've been to Brazil, if you've been to Latin America, uh where else? Eastern Africa. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole different story. Say Arizona got some nice women too. Yeah, Arizona, especially Scottsdale area. Yeah. Yeah. Scottsdale area, yeah. But anyway, Jim D's got me stopping the show, said, bro, they average, man. They average. He got me stopping the show. Jim D's done made me stop the show. He done hurt my feelings. Now for the next live stream, I gotta find a better lineup. I'm not getting rid of my first two though. The first two, my favorite. I don't care what you're talking about. The first two my favorite. But anyway, on to 304 stories, man. On to 304 stories. So speaking of a man getting burnt to death, sleeping with an 18-year-old, check this out. Speaking of sugar daddies, check this out. So sugar daddy site user instantly recognized murder suspect. So it's basically being rumored that basically this girl, she was a sugar baby, and I guess the relationship went wrong, and I guess he ended up offering her. But let's hear what the news had to say about it.
Bond was denied for the man accused of killing a nursing student over the weekend. Bobby Singh Shah is charged with capital murder for the shooting death of 21-year-old Muna Pandey. Court records revealed her own security camera provided some of the best clues in this case.
Now, if you seen her on the street, hold up. Now she ain't Jim D. She ain't is she average? Come on now. She ain't average. She looks like a Indian or something. She looks Indian, and she's a nursing student. So just put two and two together. She was messing with probably an older man. To get her through nursing school. She was clapping them cheeks. On him, and the relationship probably got serious, and she probably wanted to call it off, and it went left. But if you seen her on the street and she had her traditional outfit on, you wouldn't even think that she has a sugar daddy. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like the baddies, the ones who look like Instagram models and all of them, like, yeah, she you know, that they're dead giveaways, right? But if you seen her, you wouldn't even think, oh, she got a sugar daddy. You probably look at her and be like, oh, she's traditional, right? She got on her traditional garments, right? She looked like she isn't out here. But the ones you really got to watch are the ones who don't appear like they're out there. Because this the thing. Men also have a thing for women that don't appear like they're out there. Basically the girls next door look, right? She looks like the traditional, woman, the traditional Indian woman. MSK said, yo, this happened in my city. Where was this? What city was this? What city was this, MSK? Bebop says she looks like a mom. Exactly. That's the point. Coco said, what you think about the age of consent being 14 in some countries? Me personally, I think it's too young. I grew up in a modern society, so I don't think there's anything. I can't think outside of that. I mean, 14, I get it. I'm not demonizing countries, because let's if we think back through history, 14-year-old girls were married off a lot of times. And 14-year-old girls still are married off in some places in the world. So I understand culture and things like that, but you know, I do think it's young. I understand 16, I understand 17, right? And many states in the US, the age of consent is 16, 17. So I get that. And there were reasons for that. There were reasons for marrying off young girls. There were reasons for that. But that's a whole different show. That's a whole different show. We can talk about it. But anyway, where we at? Let me read some of these comments before I start the video. Where was it? MSK, where are you? Oh, there we go. MSK said Houston. Oh yeah. So if it was Houston, that's done. That's done. Houston, y'all down there in Houston, it's sugar baby, sugar daddy heaven down there. It's sugar baby, sugar daddy heaven out there. All the girls selling it down there. I already know about Houston. All the girls in college, all the girls, man, it's open season down there in Houston. I already know. It's open season down there.
Security camera provided some of the best clues in this case. ABC 13 Jessica Willie is live after speaking to one of the last people she talked to before her death. Jess?
Erica, court records state that Muna Pondy was murdered on Saturday, but it wasn't until Monday after an anonymous person called her complex here to report a body inside her apartment that she was found. An investigator saying that one gunshot wound was execution style. Police believe these two knew each other, but they don't know to what extent.
Come on now. Come on now. The title of the video, y'all know where she knew him from. Sugar Daddy site. User instantly recognized murder suspect. Let's stop playing. Let's stop playing games. This is Houston, Texas. We know how they knew each other. We knew how they knew each other. Come on now. We know what's going on.
The suspect seen on camera record state forcing her inside her apartment at gunpoint. Her boss says just 40 minutes earlier, she was locking up the cell phone store where she worked. Outside the apartment where Muna Pondy lived and died, a growing memorial to a young woman who had plans.
She was going to graduate in December, and she wants to do the digital marketing.
This man, who wants to remain anonymous for his privacy, manages the cell phone store where she worked. She was not only an employee, he says, she was a friend.
She was full of joy. She used to believe in live life to the fullest.
On Saturday, he talked to the 21-year-old HCC student from Nepal around 6:45. He saw her on the store's security camera, but never talked to her again.
So I was checking the cameras, and she closed the store at 8:06. And then I texted her on Sunday at afternoon. So I was making my schedule for the week. I was like, do you want extra hours? And she didn't responded. And then I sent her the schedule too, around 4 o'clock. She didn't responded.
On Monday, Pondy was found dead from multiple gunshot wounds inside her apartment. Her security camera captured her with this man. Wednesday, he was identified.
Bobby, come on now, Bobby. Bobby going out bad. Shout out to Jeff Williams, man. Brother After Pill, peace and blessings, man. Same thing to you. Same thing to you. But look at Bobby, man. Here go Bobby. He the one that did it. He the one that did it. And what I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Look at the age difference. Dude has to be at least minimum 50. He had to be at least minimum 50. So we already know how those two knew each other. Bebop said Bobby Smyrna. Bobby Smyrna done crashed out. The Indian Bobby Smyrna done crashed out. CA said he's 51. Okay. Then I was right about it. Then I guess I wasn't listening. But listen, Bobby said if I can't have you, nobody else will. See, simp's gonna simp. See, this is a version of simping right here. Right? Just because you can't have it, then you take her out. Bro, you could have got another one off of whatever website y'all were on. You probably could have got something. You could have got something much better. Replaced her in a jiffy. You was already paying her. I guarantee you, she was a sugar baby. I guarantee you, she had to be.
Identified as Bobby Singh Shaw, and a detailed criminal complaint revealed a timeline. Video from the victim's camera allegedly showing Shaw forcing Pondy with her hands full of bags and boxes inside at gunpoint. She's asking what he's going to do. Between 8:30 and 9, a neighbor heard a loud thumping. At 9:48, the suspect leaving with one of the bags Pondy had carried in. Police received tips about his identity, saying the two frequented the same restaurant. One tipster saying she recognized him from a sugar daddy website 10 years ago. He was arrested Wednesday night. Police recovered what's believed to be the murder weapon. Only ABC 13 was there today as Houston police and crime scene investigators searched Shaw's Northwest Harris County apartment on Crossroads. At the same time, the 51-year-old was supposed to be in court.
Bail will be denied.
He waived his appearance. The hearing officer denied bond. Police saying initially this was a robbery attempt, but Pondy's friends believe there's more to it.
I want to know why. I mean, like, whatever happened to her, like, she didn't deserve it, actually.
Nah, that wasn't a robbery attempt. Bobby don't need a bunch of cell phones. Bobby don't need a bunch of cell phones. No, Bobby knew her. Bobby knew her. Coco said he needed a wife early on. I guess so. He fell in love with that Punani. That's what happened. MSK said, I knew a guy that went to my gym 2 years ago in Houston, got charged for chopping someone up. Bro, it's real life. Bro, what? That's how y'all getting down there in Houston? That's crazy. That's crazy. Coco said, it's okay. He'll get cheeks on the other side now, just a different kind. Nah, the way he looking, somebody may be getting his cheeks. King said she should have known she fucked up antagonizing a man with the gun. Like I said, they probably already had some form of relationship already. And, it just went left. Some things happen, but Houston crazy right now. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money down there in Houston. But at the same time, yeah, they y'all got a lot going on. MSK, y'all got a lot going on down there in Houston. And you say you're from the southeast. So where's the safe part of Houston? Is there a safe part of Houston? Where's the safe part of Houston? I don't want to go to the southwest and the southeast. I want to come. I've never been to Houston. So I'm trying to come down there. I heard the food is good. Some good food down there. There's some good vibes down there. I want to come to Houston and enjoy myself. Listen, I want to come to Houston to enjoy myself. I'm not trying to get robbed. I'm not trying to get killed. I'm not trying to get shot at. I'm not trying to get my car stolen. I'm trying to come down there and have a good time. Where should I go, MSK? Where should I go? Listen, I'm trying to come down there and have a good time. I'm not trying to come down there and be around the fuckery. Paul Cooper said, hey brother, how you doing? What's going on? Paul, what's going on? One way to get luckier with women is to get ripped. Oh, ripped. Ooh. Woo. I thought you come on now. You came in at the wrong time. We were just talking about him going to prison and all that. You came here and talking about it's to get ripped. I read that wrong. I was like, hold up, what is he talking? But to get ripped. Okay, I got you. Fat Baxter said Southwest is the worst. That's crazy. MSK said, don't come to Houston. Dang, it's like that. It's like that. Why everybody moving to Houston then? I heard it was a vibe out there. So don't come to Houston. It's a lot of YouTubers out there in Houston. But Houston is like that. It's a no-go zone. That's crazy if it's a no-go zone. I gotta do some more investigation. But Mr. Keynes, one way to get luckier with women is to get ripped. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely to get ripped. Stay in the city. It is the safest place, Jeff said. I mean, but he said he's like, what you mean? Like the city, like downtown area, midtown, stuff like that, uptown, whatever. But okay. Anyway, speaking of sugar babies and sugar daddies, look at this. Woman kept as a sex slave for 4 years, had all of her teeth and lips removed, and just a hole for a mouth for cruel experiments. What in the world are we doing out here? What in the world are we doing? Give them another buzzer. Give them another buzzer because what? What are we doing out here? That's crazy. And nobody noticed that she was a sex slave for 4 years. So let's read some of this. What does it say? The woman who has been identified by her first name, I can't pronounce that, is alleged to have been held captive for 4 years in a barn near Glogo, Poland. So this happened in Poland. Shouts out to Poland. Uh, she revealed her ordeal to doctors after she arrived at the hospital to be treated for a dislocated shoulder. She told fellow patients she was being repeatedly raped and tortured while locked inside an outbuilding, even becoming pregnant and having his baby. That's crazy. Her alleged captor, I can't even pronounce that, Matusz Jock, 35, was charged last week with mental, physical, and sexual abuse. That's it? What about kidnapping? What about all the other stuff? A source close to the investigation told Mail Online, from what we heard, the girl does not have lips. That is crazy. The girl doesn't have lips now because of everything he had done to her. Her face is covered in bruises and she just has an open hole. Listen, I don't want to make jokes, but I think I know why he did it. Let me stop playing. That's not funny. Okay, where were we? The woman said he, Jock, or however you pronounce Jock, was doing some kind of trial on her. He was experimenting on her. He was trying out different things on her. The woman was taken to hospital on several occasions and even gave birth to a baby, but was too afraid of her attacker to tell anyone about it. She was forced to give the baby up for adoption, which she said she did not want to do. She was reportedly hospitalized multiple times during her 4-year captivity. I'm just gonna call him Matt. Matt is accused of breaking her arm and leg, and last year she allegedly needed surgery for damage to her anus. Oh my God. Damage to her anus. We losing it out here, man. We are losing it out here. Jesus Christ. I mean, the human side of me, the curiosity side of me kind of want to know, like, what in the world was he doing? What in the world was he doing? Like, she had to have, let's go back to that. She allegedly needed surgery for damage to her anus. I mean, that goes without saying what he was doing. That is crazy. So he's accused of holding her captive in a disused barn previously used to house animals. Dang, this guy, the barn had no electricity, running water, or heating, and she had no access to a toilet or even sunlight, as the window had been bricked up. This would be a crazy movie. Somebody said it. Somebody said, who said that? Oh, MSK said it. Like something out of those serial killer movies. Yeah. Now that's crazy. This would this would be a crazy movie. I'll go watch this. If they make a movie out of it, I'll go watch it. I want to see what happened. I guess I'm a weirdo. But that's crazy. Is this what we doing in Poland now? We enslaving women and they getting making them get a anal surgery. What's going on out there, man? I swear the world going crazy. The world going crazy. Uh, we're gonna finish out 304 stories, but then we're gonna jump into the main topic. In a good minute. We're getting down to the main topic. But let's go ahead and finish out 304 stories. Who else we got next? Who else we got next? So we have a woman here. We have a woman here. What is your biggest pet peeve in a person? So let's see what she has to say.
What is that? If I want to go down on you 3-4 times in a day in the afternoon and then 3 more times at night, why won't you let me? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that even come from? These guys that are like, oh, I'm too busy. No, you're not too busy. Lay down and let me go down on you. I hate when a guy doesn't let me bring my friends to the bedroom. The more the merrier. My friends need love too. You've got enough to go around. I hate it when my man won't let me just please him while he's playing his game. He doesn't let me like just sit here quietly. So my biggest pet peeve is when the guy that I am talking to doesn't let me go down on him whenever I want. What is that?
She has to be capping. She has to be. This is an act.
I give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
This got to be an act because ain't no way. Ain't no way. She basically just said, Bebop, you thinking what I'm thinking. Sponsored by P Hub. That's what I'm thinking. Blake said, how much they pay her to say this? That's exactly what I'm thinking. So she just happened to name everything that a man just want. She just so happened to say and be the exact girl that every man wants. Nah. Where's the link at? Where's the link? I know there's a link somewhere. Oh, this is on Couch Confession. So this is not her. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, so she has a page. Let's go to it. She has 1.9 million followers. So I guess she's famous. So as we can see, we already know what she does. Yep, we already know what she does. So from the looks of it, she's a P star. Where's the link? Let's see what's in that link. And of course, where we at? There you guys go. There's the link. So we already know what she does. Listen, you can't make none of this up. You can't make none of this up. It's right there in broad daylight. So, yep. Coco said all clickbait. That's all it was. 1.9 million followers. She still ain't satisfied. So I'm sure even if 1% of 1.9 million. Now that's if 1.9 million followers is actually real. Now 1.9 million, what's 1%? I don't feel like doing math right now. 1% of 1 mil. I should know that. That's 10,000. 1% of 1 mil is 10,000. So if she has just 1% of that 1.9 million, right? Subscribe to her OnlyFans for just $4, $5 a month. That's $50,000 a month. That's $40,000 a month. It's bare minimum. And I just said 1%. I just threw a number out there. Now that's insane. So as y'all can see, these chicks making all kinds of different money. All kinds of different money. But anyway, moving on to other things. Look at what we have here, gentlemen. Look what we have here. Oh no.
Eu vou dar tanto beijo nos dedos. Eu também vou te dar tanto.
We got Abuela on Demon Time. Whose Abuela is this?
Deixa que eu tô me arrepiando. Chupar tanto a sua língua, senhora velha. Você não faz ideia. Ai, tudo que eu queria. Vou tirar todo o tártaro embaixo da sua gengiva com a minha língua. É, tudo. Chega, eu tô me arrepiando, ué. Vontade de apertar o seu rostinho assim. Entendeu? Cachorra. Cuidado, viu? Bate, safado, bate.
We got Abuela on Demon Time. Oh my God. I guess you're never too old. Oh, somebody said that's Portuguese. That's Portuguese. Well, you get you still understand what I'm saying. That's still somebody Abuela. That's still somebody grandma. I don't know how you say grandma in Portuguese. I don't know how you say grandma in Portuguese, but you get what I'm saying. Abuela, grandma, that's somebody old lady. She an old lady. That's all I'm trying to say. She's still on Demon Time. She's still getting slapped around here. She's still getting her hair pulled. Listen, man. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Jim D said hoes don't have an age limit. Oh my God. I want to die laughing right now. Squeaky. Oh my God. Everything's online now. This is insane. Everything is online. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. But speaking of moms, we got a black brother here. He said he want him a soccer mom. He want him a good old blonde MILF or a brute. What? Yeah, she's a blonde. He want him a blonde soccer mom. All right, let's see what's going on. This going on down here. I think he's a YouTuber too. But let's see.
Yeah, I'm ready to mingle, baby. So what's up? What's really good?
Okay, so what's happening then?
I mean, you want to get in the water?
Yeah, of course, we go in the water.
We can start off there and then see where the vibes go. Let's see where the waves bring us. Let's see where the waves bring us later.
You need to take off your pants.
I'm gonna be naked. The thing is, I think you're honestly too young for me. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, obviously, I'm so fucking young.
You're going naked?
You need to meet with us, and then we can take each other.
He'll fly you out to like anywhere. This guy is top G.
Yeah, I can take care of him.
This is my little baby. This is my little shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm a high value man. Hey. Milk's 5 minutes away. I'm falling in love tonight, boys. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. She's from Sweden, bro. It's crazy.
Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Todos los días. Y una mexicana que ni yo sabía.
So you guys are probably wondering, where the fuck is Cousin Jay? Well, let me tell you, he's at our hotel right now. He's fucking a 47-year-old chick right now in my bed. Hey, cut to the camera. Cut to him.
So word on the street is that MILF from earlier. Apparently, Cousin slammed her. Cousin, did you fight?
Yeah, he did. I can't confirm it. Nah, but 2 + 2 is 4. That's all I got to say.
Single.
Why they cut it right there? We wanted to know how was it, my guy. We wanted to know how was it. But listen, man, if y'all didn't know, the older the woman, usually the easier they are. The older the woman, the easier they are. Bebop said that's real love. Yeah, the older the woman, the come on now, the easier they are. This is easy. Older women are easy, especially if you young. You're a young Chad or you're a young Tyrone. They're gonna go every single time. They're gonna go every single time. And even when they're around their husbands, even when they're around their husbands and they on demon time like this, there's no stopping them. Especially older moms, and they're on vacation and they just horny. They just ready to go. Listen, I'm telling y'all, if you young, especially you in shape, like the older chicks, and she wasn't bad looking either. Let's look at her again. I mean, she looks like a mom. She look like a MILF. She don't look bad for a MILF. She don't look bad for a MILF. But anyway, on to the next. So now we're going to go ahead and get into, I'm starting the main event pretty early. Starting the main event pretty early. So, main event topic. Are both women and men delusional? Oh, I wrote that wrong. Hold up. I wrote that wrong. Let me rewrite that. Are both women and men delusional? Not are delusional. What was I thinking? Put that back up. Are both women and men delusional? So usually I have one singular video ready for you guys for the main event. But this live stream, we're gonna do it a little different. We're gonna chop it up a little bit. We're gonna do something a little different. So I have many videos. I have many videos with different setups, different, segments, different, talking points or whatever. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I might even put in a link. I might even put down a link to have you guys call in if you want to call in. All right. Don't get on here with your chest hairs all out and all that. Right? Have a shirt on or put your camera on mute. Whatever the case, the video camera on mute. But I may put in a link down there for you guys to call in. So it depends on how I feel, I guess. Depends on how I feel. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. So are both women and men delusional? Are both women and men delusional? So now we stay in the era, where we already know women, they have unreasonable expectations, but do men also have unreasonable expectations? See, a lot of men think that they supposed to get just this lovely wife who's just going to submit to them and be this traditional woman, and they can just sit back and make $50,000 a year. Bro, I don't know what world you stay in, but it's not happening. It's not happening. We don't stay in that world anymore. You're not getting most women unless you stay in some small town somewhere where they got some kind of plant, some kind of aviation plant or Ford plant or whatever other plant, automobile plant, and you can make $50,000-$60,000 and you can stay in a small town, then that may be different. Then you have a way low cost of living, and it doesn't require you much to keep your wife satisfied. That's a whole different story. But for the rest of y'all, you stay in Dallas, you stay in Houston, you stay in Atlanta, Miami, New York, Philly, LA, definitely LA, the Bay, Chicago, New York, any big city across the United States, any metro area across the United States, and you want you a wife or you want a girlfriend, $50,000 ain't gonna cut it. Middle income ain't gonna cut it. So we're gonna answer the question. We're gonna answer the question. We already understand women are delusional. But we're still gonna go through videos of them. But the main question we need to ask are men. That's what I should have named the title. That's what I should have put the title. Are men also as delusional? Are men as delusional or more delusional than modern women? Right? Anonymous one said Miami here. Shout out to Miami. Y'all going through it down there too. I heard a lot of people getting kicked out of condos, money drying up and they can't afford to live down there. Yeah, it's looking ugly. J Dub, what's going on? What's up, bro? What's going on? Falcon Strike says people don't understand the original purpose of marriage. Historically, marriage was not supposed to be this fairy tale romance. It was pure business. People don't get it, bro. Exactly. I've said this plenty of times. It was strictly business, but women, we know they were sold a fairy tale. They were sold a Disney fairy tale, but now it's men who think that, well, I want a woman to love me and I want a woman to do all this and that. I want her to be, heated just for me. And bro, it's not happening. Love came over time. Okay. Love did come over time. You grew to love one another, but like my guy just said, like Falcon Strike just said, it was business. It was business. It was joining, it was putting one family and the other family together to conjoin resources, right? That's what marriage was about. It was a business. It was to conjoin resources so that bloodline can survive into the future. So the seeds of that bloodline can survive in the future because now you have two family units there to support these two people and push them forward into life, right? That's how that worked. But now everybody want love and and all of this, and she gotta love me and he gotta love me and all this stuff. Bro, y'all looking for the wrong thing. The first thing first you should be looking for in a woman is respect. She should respect you to the utmost, right? Love comes and goes, emotions come and go, right? Respect isn't an emotion, respect is an action. And if somebody is not willing to commit that action to you for whatever reason, then you need to let them go. A man should always be respected, especially if you're a man doing what you're supposed to do. A woman should respect you. Love come and go. As a man, you should not be searching for love. You should not be searching for love as a man. That's not how it is. Right? Women are the ones who need love. They don't need love from you per se. But that's why women have girlfriends. That's why women they're more in tune with family, right? They're more in tune with the family, unit, the kids, the parents, the grandmas, the aunties and stuff like that. The girl groups, right? The way that you show your wife love, the way that you show your woman love is by providing, right? By guiding her, right? By leading her, steering her on a right path, right? By teaching her. She has to be learning something from you, right? I'm about to have a whole sermon in here. But anyway, we're going to get into it. But let's go ahead and jump into the first video. Let's see what this woman had to say. Speaking of Miami, let's hear what this Miami chick had to say.
Is non-existent in Miami. No one wants to date. What do you think for a man and no one actually wants to be with me?
Are you out here like to get married or just have flings? Like, what are you looking for?
I'm looking to get married. Yeah, definitely. I have lived the fling lifestyle and I've always liked being in a relationship.
So you don't think Miami men can be husbands?
I really don't.
Not at all.
She's saying this with basically naked. She wants to be married. She wants You can't make none of this up, man. So look, this is what I mean. We know women are delusional. This woman right here says she's used to being in flings. She's used to being tossed around. She's used to getting trains ran on her, right? She's used to doing all kinds of nasty things. Right?
And spit on that thing. You get me?
Right? She used to the hot tour. This is crazy. Let's hear what she had to say one more time.
Dating is non-existent in Miami. No one wants to date. What do you think for a man and no one actually wants to be with me?
I'm out here looking for a man and no one actually wants to be with me. Bitch, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Dang, she do look like Mia Khalifa. Dang, she do like Mia Khalifa. But that's crazy. Yin Yang said, hell, if you're top 10% of genetics and both genders have natural chemistry, it won't be a business if you are that person. I agree. I agree to a certain extent. Because even now you still see that the top 10% of men still have issues. Right? They still have their issues with women. They still get divorced. The women still take them the child custody courts. The women still take them to divorce court and get those big salaries every single month, right? Alimony and child support. So I agree to a certain extent. Because a lot of guys, they would a lot of guys I would consider that guy top 10%, top 5% of genetics, right? And then have the resources, then have the status, and they still get ran through. So in the modern Western world, I mean, that only takes you so far. That only takes you so far. Educated Tyrone said, just choose better parents. What do you mean? Are you being funny? Are you saying we need to choose better parents, or are you saying that the man needs to choose better parents in the chick that he's choosing? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Marcus said, you have to have patience, let love grow. If you don't take the time, ungrown love is a fickle thing. Well, I think love in general is fickle. But like I said before, that's not a man's duty to search for love. A man should not be searching for love. A man should be searching for respect, right? A man should be searching for a woman to commit to her duties as a wife. And within all of that comes love. When you're respecting the man, then yeah, love comes. When she's committing to her duties, then yeah, in a way she is loving that man because she's respecting him. She's committed to her duties. And then vice versa. Right? So when a man is going to work and breaking his back and putting in blood, sweat, and tears to provide for his wife and his children, then yeah, he's doing that out of love. Correct. But it's not love itself. He's doing his duty as a man. He's doing his duty as a provider, as a protector, right? Those things come first, but within the actions of doing that comes the love, right? Educated Tyrone said, that's my version of when dating coaches say just be just be top 10%. Yeah. Yeah. Like we can't repick our parents. We can't repick our parents. We got our parents. So, but anyway, moving forward. So we have a Hooters girl here. We have a Hooters girl here, and she has a regular. She has a regular who comes to see her all the time. Before I make a comment, I'm gonna let you guys take a look, take a listen, and then comment what you think.
And I didn't really get to record a lot because it was so busy. At this point, my shift was over and it was time to put my tips in. And I just love when my tip jar is full. Like, look at that. So here I am putting my tips in, and my regular had things to say.
Yes, she smells great. Holy crap. Why I drive an hour to see my You've got an amazing body. You have a great personality. And I can talk to you about anything. It's just refreshing that I can do that.
From work, a bar shipped with me at Hooters. By the time I got there, it was already really busy, so I had to jump right into action. This is my regular. He brought me cheesecake, but I couldn't even eat it yet because I had to get started. This is me doing my...
I ain't have the mic up. So what would y'all rate her? Where my guy at? Where my guy at? What would you rate her? What would you rate her? He gonna be like, man, nah. That's a that's a Alabama. That may be an Alabama 10, but out here in the Bay, she wouldn't even last. Out here in the Bay, she just average. Where my guy at? Out here in the Bay, she just average. Yeah, she average. Out here in California, yeah, she'll get swept on somewhere, man. She'll get swept out here in the California, out here in the Bay. But yeah. But this is what's going on, man. This is what's going on. So now I'm a 2.5. Now you tripping now. Come on now. A 2.5. Anonymous said a Miami 5. I can see that. I've been down to Miami a few times. And the chicks out there, chicks out there definitely competing with the chicks out there in Cali. Definitely. MSK said she still probably won't let him hit. But see, here's the thing though. I don't even think y'all got to realize this may not be some of y'all. I may be talking to somebody in here, but some guys just want to talk, right? Some guys just want to talk. Sometimes it's for men. Sometimes it's not always about, slapping cheeks, right? Some of these men, and just he's not her only regular. I'm sure she has other regulars. But here's the thing though. This guy's probably divorced or he could be married. We don't know. He probably works all during the week, right? Hard at work, doing what he do, making money. And, he lonely. Put it simple like that. He's lonely. So, you know, uh I don't really like Hooters. Uh my go-to spot is Twin Peaks. I think Twin Peaks, you know, has finer chicks in there, but that's neither here nor there. That's a whole different point. But anyway, but yeah, a lot of these guys they come in there, they just want to talk. They want to talk to a pretty woman. They want to talk to a woman that's gonna, you know, make them feel good, make them feel like a man, make them feel heard. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Blake Bradley says she has a smile. Educated Tyrone, sugar daddy, basically. But let's watch that one more time.
Thing making the drinks, and I didn't really get to record a lot because it was.
And then look how they did them. Look how they did them. So driving an hour to be a weirdo is literally insane. So they calling my dude a weirdo. They don't even know which location this is. They don't know what city this is. Maybe he have to drive an hour to the nearest Hooters. We don't know where this Hooters is, right? So they call him. Men are gonna get vilified for anything, especially nowadays. So driving an hour, that don't sound if there's no other Hooters in town, or maybe he just like this girl. Maybe he just wants to sit with this girl and he may not like the Hooters that are, closer to him. And I've done that before. I've done that before too. Like it's the same as like you probably have a spot, like a bar spot, close to you that you may not like that, right? It may be a bar spot. You may have a few bar spots close to you, and you're just like, nah, I don't really like the vibe. You go to another side of town and you like it better over there. It's the same thing. What's so weird about driving an hour just to go to a spot that you like, or going to a spot where the people in there recognize you and they know you're a regular, so they treat you like a regular, right? But social media gonna vilify him, so now he's a weirdo. They don't know anything, no backstory, but it's okay. It's okay for the woman to accept money, right? Accept gifts, accept tips, and all of this stuff. It's okay for her to do that, but the man got to be the weirdo when he's really honestly providing for her. I think that's crazy.
So busy. At this point, my shift was over and it was time to put my tips in. And I just love when my tip jar is full. Like, look at that. So here I am putting my tips in, and my regular had things to say.
Yes, she smells great. Holy crap. Why I drive an hour to see my Ia? You've got an amazing body. You have a great personality. And I can talk to you about anything. It's just refreshing that I can do that.
Come work a bar shift with me at Hooters. By the time I got there, it was already really busy. So
And that's just how it is. Bebop said, what Bebop talking about down there? What do you say? Abdur said she looked like a little. She look a little like the rapper Glorilla. You think so? I don't see the resemblance. I don't see the resemblance. But anyway, Bebop said you're gonna get clowned. You're gonna get clowned to the world. Absolutely. Yep. Her eyes are far apart, sort of like a shark. Yeah. Damn, y'all clowning her, ain't you? I don't know, man. I seen dudes secretly taking pictures of them behind. What you mean by that? What you mean by that? Moving on, though. Moving on. So we have a woman right here. She's angry. She's angry. But let's see what she's angry about, though.
My choice! 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 My
He is about to get strangled. He is about to get strangled. What is going on? He is about to get strangled and he just remaining calm. He's remaining calm like he already looked fragile. He already looked skinny. She definitely weighed more than him. I'm sure it wouldn't take much for her to take him down. What in the world?
choice! My 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 choice!
Hey man, she does not come off as a liberal. She does not come off as a liberal. She looks like she should be at a Trump rally. Hey Trump, I found your poster child. I found who you need to hire. Come on, y'all need to convert her fast. She'll make a good teammate for Trump right here. Go ahead and hire her. Because ain't no way she over there with the liberals talking about some my body, my choice. Not with that voice. Not with that voice. What are you talking about?
My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice!
And she ain't scared either. She ain't scared. He not even making eye contact. He know. He know if he make the wrong move, she's gonna body him. She's gonna body him. Listen, educated Tyrone said she's never gonna have the chance to even use abortion. Yeah, I don't know who is impregnating that anyway. I don't know who's doing that. Who is this? United Futuritarians. Shouts out to him. He said, shout out to the After Pill. Thanks for the great content, man. No problem, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. But yeah, she's insane. She's insane. She might as well be the abortion clinics might as well hire her, put her on a commercial. Because ain't no way. Look at this.
My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice!
Oh, she's serious too. She's serious. I wouldn't fuck with her. I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't fuck with her. You may have to pull that. May have to pull the strap on her. Yeah, especially his size. She taller and bigger than him. Yeah, she'll body him quick. She'll body him quick. But anyway, speaking of bodies, look at this. Speaking of bodies, how in the hell see, look, listen, when she done had the Chads, when she done had the Tyrones, when she done everything that she needed to do, guess who she come running to? Guess who she come running to? My guy right here. My guy right here with his collar shirt on, with his Wrangler jeans, looking like come on now. Look at this, man. Please tell me how he pulled her. I'm not even I am being funny, actually. I was gonna say I'm not even being funny, but I am being funny. So this give y'all big people. This give y'all big people some hope right here. This give y'all big people some hope. Maybe there is hope for big dudes. Maybe you can pull a little something. Like Blake Bradley said, the underdog. Yeah, he's the underdog. He's the underdog. He better have some money or he better be packing. Pause. Pause. No homo. No Diddy. My bad. I don't think I can say that on YouTube. No Diddy. But hey, look, if it happens, it happens, I guess. On to the next one. So we have a pastor here. See, this is what I keep telling y'all. People try to get on me. People try to get on me about what I said about weak Christians, man. People try to get on me. But here's the stuff that they're preaching in the pulpit. Here's they saying they want to preach this soft man era. I'm gonna just let y'all take a listen.
Obsessed with my marriage. Me and my wife have been married for 13 years. I'm still doing things to chase her heart. I'm still making her fresh bouquet of flowers. I'm still hitting them dishes. I got a nanny and a housekeeper. But when I see some dishes in there, I'm like, oh, do you know what Clorox and a little Fabuloso will do to the aroma in that kitchen? I'm obsessed. I'm looking for opportunities. Went and took her truck. I was like, yep, I'm about to get it washed. I'm about to get it detailed. And I'm going to put gas in there because she a queen. What she look like pumping gas? I'm obsessed with it. I'm looking for different opportunities and different reasons to still chase her heart, to let her know how much I appreciate her. I'm obsessed with it. It's one thing to say, oh, I got a wife. Yep, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Yep, I've arrived. But can you keep her? That's the question. You can get her, but can you keep her? And then you could keep her, but is she unhappy?
Can she keep you? What are we doing out here, man? What are we doing out here? Is this what we doing in the church now? Is this what we doing in the church? We're telling men. He's basically insinuating that the woman is the prize. That's basically what he's insinuating. So you got to go to work. You got to provide. You got to make sure she has a roof over her head. You got to make sure the bills are paid. You got to do all this and that. You have a nanny and all that, but you're chasing her heart by washing dishes, Clorox and Fabuloso. You still got to chase her heart to make sure that you keep her. Man, y'all get that weak ass shit on somewhere, man. Y'all get that weak ass shit on somewhere. I don't know where in scripture it says any of that. Men have lost it, man. Men have lost it. And this is why a lot of men they're not turning away from God, but a lot of men are turning away from the church. And it's a difference. Because of men like this. They're pandering to women. They're pandering to women. What kind of bullshit is this? What is this? Let's take another listen.
Happy? Is she sad? Is she mad? Is she depressed? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with it.
Why? See, this thing. My job ain't to continuously worry about if you mad, sad, depressed, and all of that. Man, you better get your feelings in check. Like, sure, we can talk, we can, get some things settled, making sure you're all right and all that, but on a constant basis, trying to check your emotions, why? Bro, a woman's emotions change by the day. A woman's emotions change by the hour. She can be feeling okay this moment. Next thing you know, she's watching a movie and she's crying. Okay. What the hell is this man talking about? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Abdur says, I don't think it's nothing about him simping for that church check. You said you think he's simping for the church check? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, then yeah, he definitely is. This is how they make their money now. Because the churches even know that women are the largest consumers on the planet. And in the United States, women spend the most money. Let's take another listen. What in the hell is this guy talking about?
I'm obsessed with my.
Look, you hear all the women. You hear all the women saying, "Yes, yes, preach, King, preach."
Marriage. Me and my wife have been married for 13 years. I'm still doing things to chase her heart. I'm still making her fresh bouquet of flowers. I'm still hitting them dishes. I got a nanny and a housekeeper. But when I see some dishes in there, I'm like, oh, do you know what Clorox and a little Fabuloso will do to the aroma in that kitchen? I'm obsessed. I'm looking for opportunities. Went and took her truck. I was like, yep, I'm about to get it washed. I'm about to get it detailed. And I'm going to put gas in there because she a queen. What she look like pumping gas?
Now I get that. I get the stuff like, doing stuff as a man. I get that. Like, sure, yeah.
I'm obsessed with it. I'm looking for different opportunities and different reasons to still chase her heart, to let her know how much I appreciate her. I'm obsessed with it. It's one thing to say, oh, I got a wife. Yep, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Yep, I've arrived.
I don't know a man that has ever said that. I don't know a single man that has ever said that. Oh, I got a wife now. She's arrived. What man you know has said that? Most men are saying, shit, I'm about to get married. That's what most men are saying. Shit, the fuck am I doing? The hell am I doing? I don't want to do this shit, but damn, she had my child, so damn, I think I got a choice. But she all right. She's a nice woman. She's a nice woman. I think maybe we'll last. She probably divorced me sometime down the line. She probably divorced me. Shit, I don't know. That's what most men are doing. Most men are not saying this shit. This is not realistic. If anything, it's so much I can say on this. It's so much I can say on this. But this feeds into the narrative. This feeds into that delusional narrative. Now, if that's what he wants to do, sure, that's cool. That's cool if that's what he wants to do. Then okay, you got that right. Be obsessed with your woman. Let us know how that goes. Because these are the same men who they'll preach all this stuff. Then 5 years down the line, Pastor so and so, and his wife are now getting a divorce. We see it happen time and time again. But if this is what keep your marriage successful, then by all means, there's nothing I can say. But again, up here and preaching this weak ass, yep, like Abdur said, Derrick Jackson. That's exactly what it is. That Derrick Jackson shit. Derrick Jackson got rich off of pandering to women. Derrick Jackson got rich off of pandering to women, and even after he cheated on her, had different women, and all kinds of stuff, women were still backing him, and I think he's still doing what he's doing. Right? He was having sex with many of his supporters. Like, bro, listen. This is why when men get to doing this, these are the men that I don't trust right here. These are the men I don't trust. When you start simping, when you start pandering, those are the most snakiest. Even if that's even a word, those are the most sneakiest snakes you can probably ever run across. Right? Like Jim D said, Judge Mathis got divorced after 39 years. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. I'm not safe. You not safe. Tom Brady ain't safe. Judge Mathis ain't safe. That's what I was saying. These guys probably made combined hundreds of millions of dollars. They've made a name for themselves. But I guess Judge Mathis need to take advice from this guy. He said, I guess Judge Mathis wasn't obsessed enough. I guess Judge Mathis wasn't obsessed enough with his wife then. While she riding in Rolls Royces, while she riding in Mercedes Benz, because he on the road making sure that she got a roof over her head and she driving the latest luxury cars. I guess while he out doing that, following his purpose, right? Building his legacy, right? While he's doing all of that, I guess he wasn't obsessed with her. That's what I'm saying, man. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is bullshit. I'm glad you brought up Judge Mathis too. Because I guess Judge Mathis need to take advice from this guy then. So he need to sit all of his imagine if Judge Mathis became obsessed with his woman. Doing this and doing that. Chasing her. Making sure she happy. Trying to make sure if she's sad or not. Whatever. Trying to make sure she ain't depressed. Chasing her ass, sniffing it. Imagine if Judge Mathis did that. Would you think he would be Judge Mathis today? Do you think he'll be the Judge Mathis that we know today? No. He wouldn't. He wouldn't be Judge Mathis. And she would have still divorced his ass anyway. It would have just been sooner. That's it. That's it. But this is ridiculous though. But this is the fairy tale. This is delusion. This is the delusional shit that women want. They want you to be obsessed with them. Right? How can you, please, somebody tell me, how can you be obsessed with a woman and chase your purpose? Especially if you don't come from nothing. You don't have no time. You don't have the luxury to be sitting up there chasing women, chasing after a woman's heart, making sure man, you don't have time for that shit. Especially if you didn't grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth, man, it's go time. As soon as you come out the womb, every day is wasted. Soon as you hit Pampers, you need to be working. As soon as you start walking, you need to be working. You need to be on your purpose. But no, for real. How can you focus on your purpose and sit up here and be obsessed with a woman, with your wife or with your girlfriend? That's lunacy. That's not real life. That's not possible. Because women will throw a blockade in front of you. Women will try to hinder you with emotions. Women will try to hinder you with all kinds of blockades, right? And then another thing, like his wife didn't even have the decent. Bro, you've been with this man for 39 years. 39 years. And then she still wants spousal support. She still wants spousal support. Now, if you didn't find a young 18-year-old in his bed or something, what's the issue? You've been with this man 39 years. You done seen the ups, you done seen the downs. Judge Mathis came from nothing. He built himself up into the judge. I believe he didn't even finish high school. He had to go get his GED, right? Still was able to get into law school, still got his law degree, and was able to practice law. This is a true American, from the bottom up story. This woman didn't even respect his legacy enough to continue to stay with this man, regardless of how she felt. After 39 years, you want to disrespect this man's legacy. And that's the bullshit I'm talking about. After 39 years, you go and disrespect this man's legacy like that because you're unhappy? Because you're unhappy? After all this man has built for himself and built for his family and built for you? You go and divorce him because you're unhappy? Man, fuck these motherfucking chicks, man. That's some bullshit. That's some real bullshit. Anyway, Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me show you. This is what would have happened to Judge Mathis if he would have been obsessed with his woman right here. This is what would have happened.
Our son. Sorry that I care about my child. My fucking bad. We're clearly self-sustaining me. Like, I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm going to get relationship. She's done. I'm done. She wants to do this.
That's what would have happened to Judge Mathis if he would have been obsessed with his woman. Chasing after her, right? Chasing after her, trying to make sure she okay, trying to fix her attitude. Look at him. He all out of shape, chasing after this dang on whatever this is. Come on now. This is what happens to a man. This is what happens to a man when he's chasing after a woman. He just falls apart.
Our son. Sorry that I care about my child. My fucking bad. We're clearly self-sustaining me. Like, I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm going to get relationship. She's done. I'm done. She wants to do this. Our son.
Just sad. Just sad. Food, Water, Music said she needed a better lay. Man, at 60 something years old, but hey, like y'all seen earlier, Abuela was still getting down. Abuela was still getting down. So I guess so. But needed a better lay. Needed a better lay after 39 years. Man, please. She already done went through menopause. That thing dried up at this point. That thing is dried up. She probably need a whole bottle of lube just to feel something at this point. After all these years, man, please. Jim D says she can flip the script on you at any moment. Fellas, never get comfortable with women. Absolutely. Absolutely. Flip the script at any moment. You know, speaking of women, let's hear what this woman has to say.
With a rich one.
Why is that?
When you're broke, you're not going to be happy.
You think that's true though?
I think that, yeah, when people say money don't buy you happiness, it buys you happiness. But in a way, like, it goes both ways. In a way, it doesn't. Because you can have a lot of money and not be happy.
Yeah,
and I understand that. But I mean, in my case,
You like you want a rich cheater? Okay. All right. Would you rather have a rich cheater or a broke faithful guy?
I'd probably have to go with a rich one.
Why?
Listen. Heard it right out the horse's mouth. Right out of the horse's mouth. He asked her, would she rather have a rich cheater or a broke faithful man? Listen, the rich cheater is what most women will choose. The rich cheater is what most women would choose. Listen, if y'all didn't know, if you taking care of home, if you're doing everything you're supposed to, now I'm not telling you what is right and what is wrong. Like I tell y'all all the time, I'm not your moral compass, but I'm just telling you the truth. If you're taking care of home and you're taking care of bills and things of that nature, you're providing and doing the things that she wants done and she's not really wanting for things, then most women they're gonna look the other way when it comes to cheating. They really not even gonna care. Right? A lot of them just say, you know, I don't want to hear about it, don't want to see it, and that's it. Right? So yeah, most women, they're going to choose a rich cheater all day long. All day long. Why? Because they understand that deep down, women understand a man's nature. They understand a man's nature. And the truth is, no woman wants a man that other women don't want. No woman wants a man that other women don't want. Women are followers, if y'all haven't noticed. Women are followers. So they follow what other women want. Bebop said love is dead. Hey, it is what it is. Then she was just tired of the pretending in bed. I mean, Still though, I don't think it's still grounds enough for divorce. That can be talked out. That can be talked out. But anyway, but yeah, she like this woman said, rich cheater, broke faithful man. Let's hear it one more time.
When you're broke, you're not going to be happy.
You think that's true though?
I think that, yeah, when people say money don't buy you happiness, it buys you happiness. But in a way, like, it goes both ways. In a way, it doesn't. Because you can have a lot of money and not be happy.
Yeah,
and I understand that. But I mean, in my case,
you like you want a rich cheater?
It is what it is, fellas. It is what it is. Yin Yang says, it's what happens. What happens giving women too much rights. What happens if Kamala Harris runs for president? It'll make things much worse. See, here's my theory, though. Here's my theory. So, women are still going to be women regardless of who gets in. I hope y'all know that. So, I hope y'all don't think that Trump is just some magical pill that's going to make women become women again. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If anything, if Trump gets elected, women are just going to turn more colder towards men, especially when it comes to marriage and traditionalism. They're just going to become stone cold. So then it's really going to become about money. But in the sense of Kamala getting in, if she gets in and actually drives the economy further into a ditch, then honestly, I mean, it's just going to make it better for the top 10, top 20% of men, because then it's going to put women further into a bind. So if women get further into a bind, guess who they're going to reach out to? They're going to reach out to the top 10, top 20% of men. So that's when you start to see more women on the sugar baby sites, sugar dating sites, right? That's when you see more women walking the streets, selling that punani, right? So either way is not going to work in the way that you think it's going to work. I hope you guys know that. So let me break that down again for you guys. If Kamala wins, and let's say she does drive the economy further into the dirt, well, that's going to do is women are going to have even more incentive not to get married. They're going to have more incentive not to get with men, because most men are not going to be able to afford the basic things. They're not going to be able to afford to live just like them. So who are they going to go towards? They're going to go towards the top 20, top 10, top 5% of men, the ones who can afford. And women do not care about sharing. Women do not care about sharing. If they have to share one man, if it's 5 of them and they have to share one man, but this one man can provide them the lifestyles that they want, that man is paying half of their rent, or a whole of their rent, or the car note, or whatever the case is, they will share that man, gentlemen. Right? So if Kamala wins and she drives the economy into the dirt, then there will be more women available for the top 10, top 20% of men, because then they're going to have a serious need for help. Okay? If Trump gets in, right? If Trump gets in, there's going to be some kind of disdain for men, right? They're going to feel some kind of way about men, especially the average man, right? They're still going to mess with the men they want to mess with. The top 10, top 20% of men, they're still going to mess with the same men. So it is the bottom percentage men, the average men, who are going to get all the backlash of this if Trump does get in. The top 10 or top 20% of men, they're going to have the same old hoes, right? They're going to be dealing with the same old women. It's the bottom percentage men who are going to suffer. So the women are not going to turn away and just be like, oh, I guess it's time to get married now. Trump's in office. Hell no. That ain't going to do nothing. They just going to look at you even further like, look at you, piece of shit. I bet you voted for Trump. And then they still going to fuck the motherfuckers who they want to fuck anyway. So you're going to lose. It's a lose-lose. I mean, woman to woman, bro. It ain't going to change. Blake Bradley said, facts, women don't care. Yeah, they don't care at all. Not at all. But anyway, on to the next video. So we have a video from Desirable Truth. Let's see what he asked this woman. If you don't know Desirable Truth, he's big on Instagram and he's big on YouTube. I think he is. Let's see what he had to say.
A lot.
Hold up. Let's see. 1 second. Zoom in a little bit so y'all can see. Let's see.
For you, how much money would you say a man has to make to date you?
A lot.
What does that look like?
Just a lot.
50K annually.
100K.
100K minimum? So what are you expecting to? What do you mean no?
Like a mil.
$1 million. What makes you think you're worth that to a man?
Look at me.
That's it.
Do I look worth that?
What do you think the men are gonna say seeing this?
Girl, don't let me tell you how much you talking about some do you look worth $1 million? See, they be seeking this validation, baby. No, you don't look like you're worth $1 million. I seen an exact replica of you walking down the street somewhere in Houston, somewhere in Phoenix, somewhere on Harry Hines. There's women need to understand that there's millions of replicas of them, right? Women think they're so special and worth $1 million and all of this. Baby girl, there's at least 1 million different versions of you in this vicinity. There's thousands of different versions of you in this vicinity. You're that thing is worth probably $100 at best. $100, not 1 million. Delusional. At its just delusional.
Bitch, I'm worth that.
So how much would you want him to spend on a ring for you?
I already answered all these over there.
You didn't talk to me. So how much would you want a ring to cost?
45K.
What kind of ring does that get you?
A big ass diamond.
Do you think a ring shows true commitment? So why emphasize that much?
Shit, fuck the ring, fuck the nigga, fuck him up, fuck everything. Be single, fuck it.
So it's better to be single than to be in a relationship?
Be single, be a hoe, do what you gotta do, fuck who you wanna fuck. Girl, it's your world. These niggas is just living in it.
You think you're helping people by spreading that message?
Hell nah, but do what you gotta do.
She got ghetto real quick. What happened? She was just so feminine and laid back for a good little minute, and then the hood rat came out.
Hey, question for you. How much money would you say a man has to make to date you?
A lot.
What does that look like?
Just a lot.
50K annually.
100K.
100K minimum? So what are you expecting to? What do you mean no?
Like.
Do y'all understand why? Bebop said, voice annoying too. Yeah, it is. But Bebop said, oh, N-word. Yeah. I was like, hold up. You're not black. But, everybody use it nowadays, I guess. But anyway, listen. Do you guys understand why women think this? Or do you understand why women believe this? Some of you probably know. But here's the thing. The thing is she's pretty enough to be around top 10, top 20% of men. She's pretty enough to get on a yacht. She's pretty enough to get on those boats. She's pretty enough to get flown out. Hell, big girl can get flown out. Somebody somewhere is willing to fly big girl out too. So what you guys need to understand is when they're talking these delusional like talking points and they want a $45,000 ring and they want a millionaire and all of this stuff. Truth is, guys, a lot of them have been close to these millionaires. A lot of them have been on these boats with millionaires. A lot of these girls have been flown out by these millionaires. I know it may be hard for you guys to fathom. It may be hard for you guys to wrap your mind around this. But if you stay in a big city like my guy in the Bay, this is it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon for men, top earning men, to have these girls in groups, 10s and 20s at a time, at parties, on boats, all kinds of stuff. So they get in these parties, they get invited to these parties, they get invited to these boat parties, they get invited to the lake house, and they experience these type of men. So in their head, they're thinking, okay, this man invited me out. I know that there's 10 other women that he also invited, but he must think I'm pretty enough to fly out. He must think I'm pretty enough to come into this party. So if I can get this kind of guy, then that means I can get, when I leave here, the same type of guy. That's how they think. And once they get exposed to this, there's really no coming back. Some girls, some girls continue to chase. Some girls continue to chase. They don't know when to give up, and then they unfortunately age out. They age out and become undesirable, right? But some chicks actually they wake up early and they snatch a simp, right? They snatch up a simp that don't know anything about their past. They don't know about all those fights that she took. They don't know about all those vacations. They don't know about all those hotel threesomes and foursomes. They don't know about any of that stuff. So they find a man that don't know anything about their past, and guess what? That man marries them. And that's how the story ends. Right? So that's why these women think that. Because some way, some fashion, some form, they've been around it already. Right? Some of them just not coming up with these numbers just out of their ass. They've been around this shit. I'm telling you. I've seen it. KT Window said, I can see right through them like an x-ray machine. Yeah. Yin Yang said, a girl I used to know. Were you talking about getting flown out and all that? KT Window said, social media ruined everything. What social media did was it made everything. Now you have access to everybody at a faster rate. Right? You have access to everybody at a faster rate. So, like I always say, that small town hottie, right? That used to be able to get married to the carpenter, right? She used to be able to get married to the plumber, and that's the only world she knew. Now she has access to Instagram. Now she has access to Snapchat. Now she has access to Facebook. So now she's not worried about that carpenter or that plumber in her small town. Now she has access to Drake. Now she has access to the doctor in LA, the plastic surgeon in LA. Now she has access to the Detroit Pistons, players, right? So now she has access to many different men, and this never was the case before. Before, you just stuck with whoever you went to school with, high school, middle school, college, or if you didn't even go to college, it was just who you knew in your town or who your next door neighbor. But now that means nothing anymore, because now girls can just log on, take a few sexy photos in a bikini, and they can get flown out. They get flown, like I said, they get flown out to parties in Miami, LA, 20, 30, 40 at a time. Bro, this stuff is going on, bro. I don't know what world y'all living in, but I've been exposed to that stuff. I don't know what world y'all living in, but you need to open your eyes, because yes, a lot of them are delusional, but at the same time, you got to ask yourself, you got to wonder, where does this delusion come from? A lot of these girls, they've been exposed to certain kind of lifestyles. They've been exposed to these kind of men. So that's why a lot of them think the way that they do, because they've been around that stuff. So y'all gotta understand. CA said it's a race to deal with them before they get exposed. But bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna explain this and then I'm gonna move on to the next video. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, CA. They're getting exposed earlier and earlier. They're getting exposed earlier and earlier. You don't think that these 15, 16-year-olds, they're not on these sites pretending to be 18? Bro, this is happening way more common than you could ever probably imagine. Way more common. These girls, they already know that these chicks are making a bag off of OnlyFans. So they think that they can make a bag too. They already know they're in a rush to grow up. They're in a rush to, oh, what if this NBA player talked to me? Right? You think I look just like her? That's why these girls, they try to become replicas of like Kim Kardashian. That's why they try to become replicas of Cardi B's, right? That's why they try to become replicas of Paris Hilton, right? Because they see the type of men that they're with, they see the type of lifestyle that they're living, so they want to mimic the exact body type. They want to mimic the exact same face, lip injections, BBLs, boob jobs. They want to mimic every single thing down to the T. Why? Because they want to mimic these women who have what they want. So these young girls, they're already seeing this. So they're comparing themselves to, these other women and also Instagram models. They're comparing themselves to these girls. So they're saying, okay, I look just like this girl. Oh, I'm prettier than her. So that means I can get the same money that she can get, or I can get those same guys that she's getting, right? So they're already prepared, bro. They're already prepared. It's no race. There's no race. The age that you can get them at before they get there is 100% illegal. So that's not even a question. That's not even a question. To get them at an age where they're not exposed is completely disgustingly illegal, right? But the point being is, it's over. It's over. These girls are having threesomes and all kinds of stuff way before they're 16. They're on sites pretending to be 18 way before they're 16. These girls are on dates with sugar daddies before they're 18, bro. It's a dark world, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's a dark world. There's a lot of stuff that you do not know. It's a lot of stuff that you do not know. And probably you don't want to know. You don't want to know. But anyway, let's get into this next video.
21.
Are you single?
Yeah,
Why do you think that is?
because I'm picky.
So what do you look for in a man?
A man of God.
You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. She out here dressed like a stripper. And I'll take her down too. I'll take her down. But she out here dressed like a stripper. And she done being ran through. She done being ran through. And she just said she just straight up just said, I'm looking for a man of God. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why women look for quote unquote men of God. I'm gonna tell y'all why, but let her continue.
Okay, I know I'm at a club, but I'm still close to God.
Do a spin for the camera real quick so they see what you're wearing.
See, that was a test. That was a test. She don't even know that dude. He was smart with it. He's smart. I knew exactly what he was doing. That was a test. That was a test. I know what he said in his head. Okay, you want a man of God. Let's really see how on go she actually is. This chick is a total green light. Total green light. Like Blake said, she for the streets. Come on now. On here talking about she want a man of God. On here talking about she want a man of God. Just did a whole spin. She's an attention whore and probably an actual whore. More than likely an actual whore. Did a whole spin for the camera. She was ready. She ready. She did it without no hesitation. My guy said, go ahead and spin for the camera. Do a 360. She was ready. She was ready.
So do you think the men of God watching this are going to look at you and go, wifey one day?
No, I'm trying to change.
What do you think they're going to think? Well, if we were dating, would you want me to cover all the bills or would you want to go 50-50?
Definitely not 50-50.
Why should me as the man pay for everything?
You guys don't give birth. You gotta make up for it some way or another.
So you expect me to protect you?
Yeah.
That means I should have some level of control, right?
Yeah, you do.
So if I said no more girls' nights at the club, you'd cut it off.
If a man pays for all my bills, I would 100% be a stay-at-home mom.
What's your age?
21.
And guess what? Somebody's gonna come along and scoop this right on up because she's not bad looking, right? She's 21. She's still, nicely in shape or whatever. So if she change her ways early, then she can still get scooped up. That's just the facts of the matter. But anyway, listen, she's a green light. She is on go. She's about to go get fucked tonight. Talking about she wants a man of God. But let's break that down. So I showed you guys the pastor, how he was talking about, yeah, you gotta be obsessed with your woman. You gotta be obsessed with your woman. I'm still chasing her. I'm still making bouquets. I'm still in there washing dishes. I'm still making sure she smells the place. My bro, I'm still chasing her. You gotta chase your woman. You gotta chase her heart. I'm making sure that she's not depressed. I'm making sure that she ain't sad. I'm making sure that she's happy. Right? The reason why women nowadays they want a man of God, that's code word for simp. I'm probably the first one to tell y'all that. That's code word for simp. When they actually say man of God, they don't really actually mean man of God. Because true men of God are intolerant of a lot of BS. True men of God are they're gonna hit you with the iron rod. They're not gonna put up with bullshit. They're gonna tell you how it is, what it is, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Right? True men of God, they sit there and stand on 10 feet. I didn't say that they're perfect. Men of God are far from perfect. However, they're firm in what they believe in. And if you're not willing to submit to what they believe in, then your ass is out the door. Right? I will work for you. I will provide. I will do my duty to you. Right? As a husband, as a man should. Right? I'm going to do all those things that I'm supposed to do. But I'm not going to be able to be here to chase you. I'm not going to be able to be here and make sure that you're all right all the time. That's not my duty. Right? I am supposed to protect you. I am supposed to guard your emotions. I am supposed to guard you spiritually. I am supposed to guard you physically. Yes, I am supposed to do all those things. But a real man of God, he's not chasing you around like some damn dog. Right? He's not submitting to you. You're submitting to him. Right? He's the one that's going out there and doing all the dirty work. He's going out there into the world, making sure everything is, good to go. He's going out there to hunt. Right? And I'm speaking for the men who, you know, I'm speaking for a certain caliber of men who do pay 100%, who do want that stay at home, you know, traditional woman. Those are the men that I'm speaking of. But as far as wanting a man of God, they don't actually want a true man of God, because that kind of man is not going to deal with bullshit. Now, this current modernized man of God, now that's what they want. They want the weak man, right? Because nowadays in church, what they're doing is they're preaching this whole feel good message, right? What they're doing in church now, they're preaching, they're watering it down. They're watering down the message, right? Now what they're doing is they're trying to pander to women in church now. That's what they're doing. So that's the kind of men that they want. Look, I tell y'all all the time, women are not as dumb as many men like to believe. Right? It's a reason why they say certain things. They know that the church is pandering to them. They know that. They know that a lot of those men who are heavily involved in church, they are a bunch of simps. They know that. So why do they say they want a man of God? I told y'all, it is code word for simp. They want simps. They want weaklings. They want the feminized version of a man of God. That's what they want. They want a man, like I just showed y'all, that pastor. They want a man who's going to chase them. They don't want to do the chasing, even though the woman is the one that's supposed to be chasing the man, making sure that he's good. If the man is the one that's providing, protecting, why would he be chasing you? Make that make sense. You should be making sure that you can be able that you're able to stay around, that you're able to stick around. That's what you should be making sure of. See, a man that's on his purpose, a man that's supposed to be that's doing what he's supposed to do. See, that's the man. That's the man. And he's not going to be chasing you. He's going to be chasing his purpose. And he can also replace you. Because, like I said with the previous girl, there's a million different versions of this. And this is what men need to understand too. Like, bro, there's millions, hundreds of millions of beautiful women across this planet. Somebody said it in the chat earlier. These girls turn 18 every single day. That's the truth, though. These girls turn 18 every single day, and there's 100 million beautiful women across the world. Across the world. KT said 100%. Kane said, the more you show a woman you like her, the more she fades away. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, it said the men who have the money to pay all her bills will not only just deal with her, they will have multiple options. Exactly. Exactly. See, women want a high earner. Also, they want a high earner that only have them around, right? They want a high earner that only have them around and only, come on now. It makes no sense. Right? They also want the high earner to chase their heart. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. KT said, all the ones I wouldn't entertain would buy me gifts, take me to concerts. Exactly. Experience something totally different. Bebop said, where as society are we going? The hell in the handbasket. CA said, the conservative Christian man is the favorite prey of the divorce court system. Yeah, it is. They are. They are. How often do you see the Muslims or the Jews or any other religion in a divorce course like that? You don't. Because the divorce with them are very minimum. And why are they very minimum? Why? Because they don't tolerate BS from their women. And that's what I said in my previous video. A lot of guys got mad at me, wanted to unsubscribe and all that. Fuck it, unsubscribe. If you're gonna unsubscribe for me telling the truth, shit, fuck you. I don't care. Unsubscribe. But I said in my previous video, I said that Christian men today are the weakest fucking link. That's what I said, and I meant what I said. Modern day Christian men are the weakest form of men I have ever seen in modern day right now. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. The Muslims, they don't carry themselves like that. They're not sucking up to women like the Christian conservative band is. They're not doing that shit. The Jewish men are not doing that. The Buddhist, the Hindu men are not doing that. So why do we see it? Why do we see it happening with the Christian conservative men? Because they the weakest fucking link. That's why. Weakest link. MSK said a lot of these women wouldn't last 3 seconds in those strict Islamic countries. Not at all. Not at all. We need to bring that to the US. Bring some form of decency. Because if not, this is what men are gonna be doing. This is what men are gonna be doing right here. My God. Tell me your right arm is strong or your left arm is strong without telling me. Tell me your strong arm is strong without telling me. If any of you are any of you confused about the woman he just named? Are any of you confused about the woman he just named? Mr. Giggity should be able to tell you exactly what was going on here. Winter said Christian men have become pushovers and doormats. Yeah, man. Especially Gen X boomers. A lot of them on their second and third marriages. Right? There's a few men that I work with now. They're on their second marriage. They're on their second marriage. Like, what? You made the same mistake again? Stupid ass. Now I understand the first one. Everybody got to get the first one out the way. Now the first one is either you make it or you don't. The first one, everybody's granted a green light on their first one, right? You either make it or you don't. But then to do it a second time, yeah, you asking for it. You asking for it. Yin Gang said, white men date black woman, black men date white woman. Not statistically, not really. It is switching. It is switching heavy. It is switching heavy, but not. I don't think. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't really know, so I'm not going to say something inaccurate. But it is switching. It is switching. Interracial dating is definitely becoming more and more of a norm. But yeah. Anyway, Winter said pastors chilling, feminists, and single moms trying so hard not to piss them off. Yep. Yep. KT said I played house once in my 20s and I vowed to never get married after that. Biatch. Yep. Mac J Doozy. It's easier to appeal to women these days because of symmetry. Oh, it's completely easy. Completely easy. Yeah, I need to find a way to do it. Maybe maybe I'll make another channel and hide my face. Make a faceless channel or something, simping to women. Right? I guess you can get rich quick. If you want to get rich quick scheme, find a way to pander to women. If you want to get rich quick scheme, find a way to pander to women. But anyway, we have another video here. What's this guy name? The Saint the Sinner. Sancta Center. He had a very profound message for a young lady right here. Let's see what he had to say. Are y'all not? Are y'all? Can y'all hear the clip? Can y'all hear the clip? Let me know if y'all can hear the clip. Let me know if you guys heard the clip. No audio? I wonder what happened. It may be because it has audio on it. No audio? Okay. Well, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to another clip then. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Just to make sure. Testing, testing. Okay, cool. All right, moving on then. I guess it's because it probably has a copyrighted audio on it, so they probably blocked it on the live stream. So moving on. Not even gonna worry about it. Let's hear what Fresh and Fit. I haven't seen these guys in a minute. You know, they've been going through controversy after controversy, but you know, Fresh and Fit is a classic. You can't go wrong with a lot of their messages. You know, they're right on point with a lot of stuff. But let's hear what they have to say. No audio still? What the world is going on? What they doing? Hold up. Let me stop sharing there. Let me stop sharing. They messing up my live stream. They trying to block my live stream? What's going on? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, it may be the software. Let's try this again. Also share audio. Let's see. Try this again. Let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear this let's try this again.
Girl. How? Please hold on. Who said I'm not top tier? If he not buy me a Birkin or house or give me that G-Wagon, it's G-Wagon season. If he ain't getting it, he not getting his pussy.
But that is why he's gonna go to OnlyFans and stay in that zone forever because he can't afford you. But he can afford OnlyFans.
By now.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
But
That's cool.
But then you wonder where's all the men? They're on OnlyFans.
If he not gonna do it, the next nigga will.
For how long?
It don't matter. I don't want it for long.
Oh my God.
All right, this is the problem, man. Hopefully, this is the thing. Smiley, I'm sorry that I have to say this, but why is it that girls that have a kid, average, as you by your own admission,
you said 5,
right? You called yourself a 5.
I'm a 5,
right? Not a virgin, etc. You know, you do
Forgot your
OnlyFans, been on a
pussy.
reality TV show, etc. Like, how is that you demand a $30,000 purse and a $200,000 car, right? When it's like you're not like a top tier girl.
How?
Hold on. Who said I'm not top tier? If we not buy me a Birkin or
See, here's the thing. Like I said previously, big girl right here. The reason she thinks the way that she thinks is because somebody been hitting it. Somebody been hitting it. Somebody been flying her out. She's been exposed to those $30,000 bags. She's been exposed to G-Wagons. Right? She can ride a bicycle. Oh my God. Winter said, what? She a 5, but she also a top tier girl? Yeah. She don't get it. But somebody's hitting it. That's why they don't get it. It's not like these girls are not being smashed. That's why they confused. Right? That's why they confused. Because they confuse sexual attention with actual like desire and actual attention. So they think just because a dude will raise them, I say raise them, just because a dude will stick his thing in them, stick his dick and stick in them, then they think that, oh, he must actually like me. I have to be top tier because I seen the other chick that he was with and she was prettier than me. So he must also think I'm pretty. That's how they think, man. That's how they think. Somebody had a question. Abdur said, what's wrong with playing stepdaddy? There's a lot wrong with doing that. A lot wrong. It's great to raise another man's kids. They could be part of your legacy. I don't know about that. One, first of all, they could never be a part of your legacy because they're not your blood. A part of legacy is that child being a part of your bloodline. Are you trolling? Are you trolling? Yeah, Stay Busy just said it. They will never be a part of your legacy. Technically, that's still another man's DNA. That defeats the purpose of legacy. That's the opposite of legacy. Those are not your kids. Those are somebody else's kids. So your DNA is being wiped out. I don't need to hear you're not my daddy every time I lay down the law. Yep, because that's exactly what they're gonna tell you. That's exactly what they're gonna tell you. But let's go here. Let's go here to the next video. Let's go here to the next video. Let's see what happened here. Shooter's gonna shoot, it says. So let's see why or what happened in his video. If he got the number, if he shot his shot and he got shot down. Let's see what goes on.
Remember though? I can't take you on a date. Why? Oh, okay, no worries. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm in love with you. What's your name?
Ashley.
Huh?
Ashley.
Are you from Australia?
It won't work. It's English number.
Huh? Oh yeah, it would work. It would work.
Already?
It would work.
Already?
What?
That's fun.
Who's this? I have no idea what this girl is. Oh, is it cool if I grab your number though? I can't take you on a date. Why? Oh, okay, no worries.
So they denied him. Well, that girl denied him. And he went over to another girl and was successful. And she came over there just to try to cock block. Come on now. Tell me you're a hater without telling me you're a hater. Abdur, you still going on about this? I was a stepdaddy for 6 years, one of my greatest accomplishments. So you was a stepdaddy. So why are you no longer a stepdaddy? Did she get rid of you? What happened? What happened? Abdur, don't let me find out you trolling. Don't let me find out you trolling, Abdur. Because there ain't no way you really are you serious right now? Are you serious? Being a stepdaddy is one of your greatest accomplishments? Well, the bar is pretty damn low if being a stepdaddy is one of your greatest accomplishments. Yeah, stay busy. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling. Abdur, go on now somewhere. Anyway, uh-oh. Y'all not supposed to see that. Where was I? Uh-oh. Where is it? Right here. So this video, when you tell her she can't go to Target because she spent $400 on Amazon yesterday, this is what y'all out here dealing with? This is what y'all out here dealing with? So dude, I guess he had to film her for his own protection. Let's take a look.
Stop that shit, bro. Stop, bro. You just clean it up. Just clean it. That's what you do.
And you can tell this is not a skit. I can tell by the way that her body is convulsing. I can tell by just the way that she's reacting. This is very real. This is very real.
Stop that shit, bro. Stop, bro. You just clean it up. Just clean it. That's what you do. Stop that shit, bro. Stop, bro. You just clean it up. Just clean it. That's what you do.
This is what happens. This is what happens when y'all out here putting y'all digging stick in these crazy pill popping chicks. This is what's out here for you. This is what's out here for you. Winter said, damn. Stay Busy said, Al Baker act her not going to put a charge on me. Yeah. Yeah, this woman is clearly crazy. She off her meds or something. She off her meds. Just like my guy said here, he said, bro is dating an unstable adult toddler. Can't even control her emotions. Glad he's recording for his safety. Yeah. You have to. When she started going into a tangent like this, you know, she's off her meds. And I hope my guy I clicked on this profile. I hope my guy went on and left her, because there's nothing good that's going to come of that. Nothing good that's going to come of that. Well, on to the next video. Let's see what this woman has to say. Somebody said you said it's endless. Somebody said it's endless on Instagram. Yeah. Look, you have content for years. You have content probably for hundreds of years just with Instagram alone. Just with Instagram alone, you have content for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. Let's move on.
But maybe I have a friend for you. Like, you're so cute. You're so cute before you start talking.
Some people really pride themselves in going to the gym. Like, we'll see it. We'll know if you go. Like,
yeah.
What else do you do?
For me, like, when I ask a guy, like, what is he passionate about? Like, sometimes it's like going to the gym. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, like, anything else?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I don't think that you're for me, but maybe I have a friend for you. You know? Like, you're so cute. You're so cute before you start talking.
Some people really pride themselves in going to the gym. Like, we'll see it. We'll know if you go.
I was thinking the same thing right here. You can't just be passionate about the gym, right? You can't just be passionate about the gym. KT said it, took the words right. They have no respect for hard work. No, they don't. They don't. It's easy for them to go and get some surgery. It's easy for them. Or not even to get surgery. A big girl can get play by a Chad, by a Tyrone. She can get play from men. So the gym is not something necessarily that women even have to partake in. But when a man goes to the gym, it's something that he has to be serious about. He actually has to have the commitment. He actually has to have the discipline, the consistency. All she's saying is that she doesn't want a man who is all about improving himself. That's all she's saying. Women like that, they wanted to be all about themselves, right? They want you to have passion over something goofy. I want you to have passion over some goofy shit, like painting or some shit. Like I paint on the side. I'll go and sip and draw, sip and paint on my off days. They want you to say some goofy ass shit. Yeah. Bebop said maybe they feel threatened by gym bros, too many options and attention, maybe. It's a combination of things. It's a combination of things, but that can also be true. That can also be true too. Like clearly a man who goes to the gym consistently, he gets attention as well. But she feels like it's a problem if he's passionate about it. It's a problem if that's what he cares about. What's wrong with actually caring about the craft of going to the gym? It is a craft. Building a body is not just something that just comes just randomly. No, you have to go in there and be, specific and intentional about what you're doing. But it's just another case of women, like he said, women not respecting the hard work. Speaking of women not respecting anything, look at this woman right here. Look at this woman right here trying to fight a grown man. Check this out before I give commentary to it. Start that over. So she actually initially threw the drink on him first. She threw the drink on him first. Let's see again. Right there. Right there. So she threw the drink first. And he threw his drink back. Now watch all the simps. Watch all the simps. So everybody, look at this shit, man. Look at this. Everybody's ready. Everybody's ready to beat up the guy who was defending himself. See, there's never a shortage in simp enforcers. When I tell you guys, look how many men was willing to stand up for the wrong thing versus how many men were ready to stand up for the right thing. Right? But y'all think that men are just gonna unite. Y'all think men are just gonna get together and fight the powers that be. No, it's not happening. It's not happening at all. Because they sat there and watched this woman throw a drink on him. Was he just supposed to sit back like a punk and let this woman throw a drink on him, be disrespectful? Now, I don't know what happened prior to that. I don't know what words were exchanged, but she clearly right there set that part off right there. She clearly threw that drink on him first. But there go all the simp enforcers ready to beat him up. And she's still talking. And the reason she talking like that now, she talking all big and bad because she got these men right here backing up. And he's sitting there. I wouldn't be sitting down. If all these men started standing up when I know I didn't do nothing wrong, oh, I'm standing up. Who want to throw the first punch? I guess it's just gonna be a brawl in here because y'all ain't about to scare me. She threw the drink. Look, he don't even know what happened. Old man don't even know what happened. He just thought the dude threw the drink and asshole, get out of here. Come on, man. A bunch of NPCs. A bunch of NPCs, man. But that's just where we're living at. On to the next video. This video is by another woman. Who else feels like they don't get approached by men anymore? They tell men not to approach. They tell men they don't want to be approached in the gym, at the gas station, at the grocery store. They don't want to be approached while they're breathing. This is what they have said. But now they're wondering why they don't get approached. Come on, man. Let's see what she has to say.
No, because I had to actually sit and think about this. And I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time. So am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men? No, because I had to actually sit and think about this. And I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time. So am I like the only one?
Oh my God. Somebody's crazy for this one. They said normal guys don't like another man. Dang. 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 But here's the part right here. Word is that women don't need men. This is what they've been saying. This is what women have been saying. Yin Yang said she looks like a transgender. Yeah, she does. I'm not gonna lie. She does. People said, why don't they approach us? That's what I'm saying. Because they think they still want to be treated like or courted like the traditional woman. If they are if modern women don't like traditionalism, if they don't respect marriages and traditionalism like the women before them, then I think they should be doing the approaching. I think they should be doing the approaching. It is what it is. Anyway, on to the next video. This is something interesting. Do you guys believe in witchcraft? Do you guys believe in witchcraft?
And into a bucket of hot water, which helps the food stay warm during behind my 5-star food delivery service. When I first pick up a food delivery from the store, I place it into a Ziploc bag and into a bucket of hot water, which helps the food stay warm during transportation. Once I arrive to the customer, I take the food out of the bucket and I put on this sticker, which helps increase tips by 15%. I create a salt circle around the customer's front door, place the food in the middle, and then spray with Amazonite powder to cleanse the food. I ring a 512 hertz vibration and then knock on the door. I can't risk a rating lower than 5 stars, so I require the customer to review the order in front of me to make sure there are no missing items. I take a picture of the customer to mark the food is delivered, and then I provide the customer with the menu of items I keep in my car. I wait outside their house for 15 minutes in case they want to order something from me. A 20% minimum gratuity is required. Customers are typically in a better mood after eating. So once the 15 minutes pass, I knock on their door again and ask for a 5-star review if they haven't left one already. I do all of this because it's the only way I can make a living while delivering food. Thanks. Here's the secret behind my 5-star food delivery.
Jesus Christ, what's going on out here? What's going on? Bebop said, at least there is some work being done here. I guess. KT said, get out my porch, but sweep up all that salt. I'm saying she making a whole witch circle, doing all kinds of spells or whatever she's doing. Be tall. I've been saying women should be approaching because only they know what they want. I think so as well. Because men are done with the games. Men are done playing all the little petty games and all the back and forth and all of this stuff. It's just too much. It's just too much. So women, if they want a man, if they want a husband, then they need to approach. They just need to go ahead and approach and bite the bullet. Men been doing it for centuries now. So now it's their turn. They're strong and independent. We're all equal, right? So let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Stay Busy said she just needs to get a real job. She's not going to work a real job. She needs to do her daily rituals. So they're not going to let her do that at a real job. So that's done with. Speaking of women praying and doing witchery, check out these women right here.
I attract what I fear. I attract what I fear. I fear Cartier. I fear Cartier. I feel Rolex. I fear Rolex. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear millions of dollars. I fear millions of dollars. I fear a rich husband. I fear a rich husband. And it's always right.
What in the world?
And it's always right. When he is rich. When he is rich.
A man is always right when he is rich. Ain't that something? I told y'all. Listen, money make the world go round. Money make the world go round. A woman don't care nothing about what you doing, who you seeing, who else you screwing. She's gonna listen to everything you have to say, and that's just that. When you have money, right? That's just what it is. You're hearing it right out of the horse's mouth. Y'all hear this all the time.
I don't do 50-50. I don't do 50-50. I attract what I fear. I attract what I fear. I fear Cartier. I fear Cartier. I feel Rolex. I fear Rolex. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear Louis Vuitton. I fear millions of dollars. I fear millions of dollars. I fear a rich husband. I fear a rich husband. And it's always
Where is this? New York somewhere? What is going on here? What in the world is going on here? Bebop said, "Evil ass world. This is what they want. This is what they want." Winter said, "Decades of public education on women, and this is their intelligence level." Yep. This is what it all boils down to, boys. This is what it boils down to. This is what it boils down to. I fear Cartier. I fear Rolex. I fear a rich man. A rich man is always right. That's where we are in society.
Dude, and I didn't care because, sorry, I just didn't care. I thought that was normal. Like before, never. I've always said how I feel. Even when a person was paying all the bills, I still said what I wanted to say, did what the fuck I wanted to do, and I didn't care because, sorry, I just didn't care. I thought that was normal. Like before.
So basically, what she's saying is, even when a man was paying the bills or didn't pay the bills, she still said what she wanted to say, did what she wanted to do, and didn't care about any of that. Tell me you dated weak men without telling me. That's basically what she's saying. See, these women are so used to weak men. They're not used to a man coming in and putting down the foot, putting down the hammer. They're not used to it. They're not used to it. So it just makes me wonder. It just really makes me wonder, who's really out here more delusional? The men who are trying to, like, the men who are out here pushing this, the men who are out here, like, enabling this because they think that they're going to get some magical wife out of this. They think they're going to get some submissive wife out of this. Or is it the women? Who's more delusional at this point? Who's more delusional? Check this out. Speaking of delusional men, check this out. A man becomes stepdaddy. Where my guy at who was stepdaddy? Where my guy at who was trolling talking about stepdaddy? This what you was doing out here? Where is he? What was his name? What was his name? Abdur. That's where he, that's it. That's who he was. Abdur. Are you still in here? This is what you was out here doing? Playing stepdaddy? Let's see what's going on right here.
We were just living for.
Got the music on. It was nice meeting you, but I had 3 kids. Him, I want to meet them. Oh my God. And here he go meeting them. There he go. Playing stepdad. Is that what you meant, Abdur? Sad, man. Sad. Sad. And she an average looking woman. But come on, bro. Come on now. We know he ain't the daddy. he can't even pass off like he the daddy. See, if the kids was mixed or something, maybe. Right? If the kids was mixed, then maybe. But he can't even pull this one off. He can't even pretend like the kids are his. You know if the kids are, mixed, or if you're actually white or if you're actually black, then you can just say, yeah, those are my kids. When people try to get up all in your business, yeah, those are my kids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he can't even say those are his kids. People gonna look at him like, they're gonna look at him with the ninja. Ninja, those are not your kids. Stupid ass. They gonna hit him with that. Like, come on, man. Here go Abdur again. Nothing wrong with being a stepdad. I think it is, man. I don't think it's a noble act. I don't think it's a noble act. There's nothing noble about picking up another man's responsibility, picking up another man's slack. I do have a very different ideology on it, but I'm gonna discuss that at a later time. Probably discuss it in one of my weekly videos. But I have some things to say about it. Some conflict of interest, if you will. Get somebody's mind going about it, but I don't think it's something noble to do. That's what the state is for, right? That's what the government is for. They step in situations like this. So what is the reason? What is the reason to step into a situation like this? Like, you just playing Captain Save-A-Ho for what? There's plenty of blondes to go around, my guy. There's plenty of blondes to go around. You could have chose a blonde without kids easily, but he chose the one with 3 kids. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Now here we have another delusional woman. We have another delusional woman. Let's see what she had to say.
Is it giving talk to me while I'm minding my business? Is it? Let me know. Please let me know. Hear me out. Do I give off talk to me? If you see me walking down the street, do I give off talk to me?
So you got a crop top on, and basically I can see the nip rings. You showing nothing but skin. So yes, you are giving talk to me. You're also giving, pay for me. You're also giving pay for play vibes as well. So yes, you are giving.
I'm trying to figure something out. Okay, what? Is it giving talk?
See, women do this. They do this for attention. So women, listen, and this happens in a gym too. This happens all the time in the gym. Women will come in there, I swear to you, butt booty naked. Women are coming into the gym butt booty naked. It doesn't matter if it's winter, it doesn't matter if it's summer. They're gonna come in there in whatever they wanted to put on. And they be butt booty naked. But then they looking at you sideways. They looking at other men sideways because they're looking at what they got on, or they checking you out. Bitch, ain't that what you wore it for? Didn't you wear it for me to check you out? Right? You have women in the gym, they'll do the exact same thing, right? You can see the nip piercings, right? You can see the belly button piercing and all that. They have the shorts on, showing their little tattoo, their thigh tattoos all the way up to the ass. Yes, we are looking. Yes, I'm looking at you. Yes, I am checking you out. Yes, I'm thinking about the dirty, nasty things that I can do to you. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Like what do I don't understand what these chicks be thinking. I don't understand what they thinking. $500 fine said stop dropping 304. Exactly. Exactly. Just delusional all over the place. Let's see what this one had to say.
Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls. And
Can't make this up. Y'all heard it right out of the horse's mouth. I feel like if a guy is nice, he gets no girls. Let's continue.
that's like a turn off, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls. And that's like a turn off, you know what I mean?
This. Look, y'all hearing this right out of the horse's mouth. Y'all hearing it right out of the horse's mouth. Bebop said you can't win. And you said she's missing the scepter ring and choker necklace. Yeah, that would have completed her right there. That definitely would have completed her. But look at her. You know, classic American 304. Classic American 304. And if a guy's being too nice, if a guy's being overly nice, that tells me he gets no girls. But then these the same chicks that come on here and say, why are all guys assholes? Why are guys being assholes to me? Why guys are being asshole after they pump and dump me? Right? The same girls. But these are also the same girls when they turn 30, 35, 40. They're going to wish that they had the nice guy. But the nice guy, he went on and found him a nice, wholesome woman and married and had a family and all that and left your crazy ass behind. Right? Winter said, nice guy going to the gym equals apparently worst man than a convicted felon. Yep. That's why I'm an asshole. KT said they want to be treated like dogs. Yep. Yep. Face tattoos and a couple felonies. That sounds about right. But yeah, they want to be treated like dogs. Absolutely. I've said this before. A lot of men don't agree with this for some reason. A lot of men still want to. Now that's a fine line. Now you can still be a gentle asshole, right? You can still be a gentleman and an asshole. You can still be a gentleman. See, being a gentleman is not being a nice guy. Being a gentleman is just being a gentleman, right? Still be a man, still, if that's your date, still open up doors, pull the chair out when you're going, to a nice place to eat and stuff like that. That stuff like that. But don't like, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, your dress looks so nice. Don't do all that stupid shit. Don't do all that stupid shit because what that's going to tell her is that you're not used to seeing women that look like me. Right? That's what it's going to tell her. It's going to tell her, oh, he must not be used to seeing a woman as pretty as me. Ew. I don't want him. Ew, disgusting. He's not used to a girl like me. He doesn't get girls. That's going to turn her all the way off. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, it's going to turn that woman off. You have to, if you haven't been there, done there, you need to act like you've been there, done that. That's the thing. And this is just what it is. Like I said, women want men that other women want. Winter said, and then they turn 35 plus, start demanding moral values. Exactly. That's when they really want the man of God. Right? But still, even when they say it then, they just want the cleanup man. They just want the cleanup man. When a woman, listen, I'm telling y'all from now on. When y'all hear a woman say she wants a man of God, just remember I told you. They want the cleanup man. They want the simp. That's what it stands for nowadays. When they say man of God, they just mean simp. They just mean cleanup man. They want a man to come clean up their mess. That's what they actually mean. $500 man, $500 fine said alphas do what they want, including being nice to an extent. And it depends on what you call an alpha. Depends on what you call an alpha. But anyway, on to the next video. Let's see what this man has to say. Is he delusional or isn't he? Is he delusional? Let's hear what he had to say.
She going for somebody else. You just got to internalize that.
Start that over.
You have to be smart enough to understand that if she's not going for you, she's going for somebody else. If she's not fucking with you right there, if you approach her and she rejects you, if you try to text her and she flake, if she ghosts you, whatever, she going for somebody else. And that's okay. You got to let that man win and go about your business. Too many of y'all get hung up on one woman, not realizing the game that all of them are going. If she not going for you, she going for somebody else. You just got to internalize that. You have to be smart enough to understand that if she's not going for you, she's going for somebody else.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? If she's not going for you, she's going for someone else. Right? So basically his theory is all women are easy. You just have to choose where you fit in at. Right? Sometimes you don't fit in the left lane. Sometimes you don't fit in the right lane. Right? So basically he's saying get in where you fit in at. Is that true? Is that true? I don't know. Because there's a lot of men who don't fit in nowhere. There's a lot of men that don't fit in nowhere. Like $500 said, depends on the female, but he's right for 90% of females. They're going for somebody. But here's my thing. Here's the caveat to what he said though. But what if those women that he's referring to are going for that same type of man? He said they're all going, but it studies show us that they're going for a specific type of man, the same type of man. So that logic to me is kind of flawed in a sense, because every man can't be that guy. Every man can't be that guy. If you don't have money, you're broke and short and not the most handsome guy, then you will have to settle all the way down for the bottom of the barrel type women. That's just facts. There's no getting around it. If you don't have any money, you're short, and you're not the most good looking, this logic goes out the door. It doesn't make sense. Because that man would get rejected by most women. You can't just say, oh, she's going for somebody, just not you. Move on to the next woman. Man, that man gonna keep moving on until he blows his dang on brains out. It's not gonna happen for him. He's going if he's not the most good looking and he's short, he has to get some money. And when you get some money, it opens up all kinds of doors for you. There's no way around it. So now that he got that money, now that's when he gets to have his pick of the litter. Now the same girls that were rejecting him now feels like he's that guy. So this logic is actually flawed in a sense. It's flawed in a sense. I get where he was going with it, but at the same time, it's like, not really. Not really. Because you even got guys who are that guy and they still struggle a little bit. So that it's kind of flawed. Like Bebop said, nah, he's delusional. Yeah. KT said order some fake money off of eBay. You know what? Ooh, you know what? I don't think I want to reveal that. I was about to tell y'all a story, but nah, I'm not going to tell. If you're not a member of this channel yet, go ahead and become a member. Go ahead and become a member. Support the channel. Go ahead and join the membership. The memberships are starting at 99 cents, and you have access to all my private videos. All other workout videos I'm about to post over there. Workout videos. I'm about to start tutorial videos, financial videos over there. If you're not a member, go ahead and sign up because the prices are going to go up. I promise you. And you see me now at 8,000 subscribers. When I get to 10,000, I don't want to hear your mouth. When I get to 20,000, I don't want to hear your mouth. When I get to 50,000, I don't want to hear your mouth because the prices are going to go up. But I have a story that I'm gonna reveal on there. I'm glad you actually brought that up, KT. He said order some fake money off eBay. Oh, I have a story. I have a story about that. And I'm not even going to put it on the public side of YouTube. You got to become a member if you want to hear that story. I'm gonna upload it. Actually, I'm gonna upload it. Try to upload it tomorrow or Monday. Actually, so when you see it go up, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. KT, I appreciate you saying that because you just brought back a memory of mine. But yeah, if you haven't become a member, go ahead and become a member. Support the channel. CA says they're only easy for men in the top 10% of looks, money, and status. Exactly. That's why I said his logic is flawed. His logic is flawed. There's only in today's time, there's only so many times a man could just move on. There's only so many times he can just move on before he has to become the man that women want. There's no way around this. There's no game anymore. That game shit is dead. Like, yeah, sure, know how to talk to women. Like, don't be a potato. But for the most part, nah, it's done. It's done. Winter said only relevant top 10% men. Yep. KT Winter said another thing you could do is find an ATM slip with a real high balance at the ATM and write your phone number down and give it to him. Yeah, you could do that or get your ass robbed too. Yeah, you could do that and get your ass robbed. And speaking of short, check out this video. My guy right here is 4'11". 4'11". Now, I don't know if I ever met a man. I don't know if I ever met a man that is actually 4'11". 4'11". But let's check out what he had to say.
Plays a part in that.
Hold up. Let's start that video back over. Let's see.
What's your age?
I'm 23.
And how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah.
So you think your height plays a part in that?
You know, I used to. For a long time, I did. And I would let that stop me from going after what I want. From seeing a pretty chick and going up and talking to her, I would let it stop me. I would hold myself back. There's a lot of things that goes into being a man. Not just his height, not just his looks. It's what's in the mind. That's what matters. And in the heart.
What do you think modern day women in 2024 see and think when you try to approach them and they look down at you?
I'm be honest, man. I don't care what they see or think. I care what I want. And now what I want is I see her. She's pretty. She's fine. She got a red dress on. I'm going to go and holler at her. So I've done what I needed to do as a man to see a girl that I like, that I find attractive, right? And I'm going to talk to her. Whatever she says or does is up to her. I have no control over that, and I will not judge her for that. All that matters is that I saw what I wanted, and I went for it. That's what a man does.
What's your age?
I mean, shouts out to him. Shouts out to him. There's nothing bad I can say about that. I mean, listen, it's already bad enough being a short man as it is. Guys are, stuck in a bad place just being 5'6", 5'8". Imagine being 4'11". Now he does have, I can see the confidence on him. And he doesn't have a defeatist mindset. Like, imagine being 4'11" and also having a defeatist mindset. It's just counterproductive, right? It's just counterproductive. So to a point, you have no choice but to develop a winner's mentality, right? You already know that you're 4'11". You already know. This is what I mean by men having to accept who they are for what they are. If you 4'11", you have no choice. You have to accept it. move on with life, right? You're gonna go through life hating yourself because you're 4'11"? No. The same with your digging stick, right? If your digging stick 3 inches, 4 inches, bro, you got to come to realize, bro, you got a small peter whacker. You got a small digging stick. It ain't nothing you can do about it. There's no surgery yet, right? There's no surgery yet. So, like, you got to deal with having a small digging stick, right? If you ugly, you got to deal with being ugly. Listen, we all got to accept certain black pills about ourselves, right? It is what it is. But my guy, he does have a confident personality, but at the same time, let's be real though. Let's be real. And I want y'all to answer this because I've seen guys who are 5'6", 5'8", have horrible trouble with women. And they're confident as well, but they're horrible with women. Women just don't want a short guy. Now there are women out there who love the short kings. They have no problems, dating a short man. But let's be real here. My guy's 4'11". 4'11". I get that he's confident. I get that he has a winner's mentality. But to some extent, do you think he's delusional in a sense? Do y'all think he's delusional? Most women probably would respect the confidence, but it is hard to overlook being 4'11". It's hard overlooking 4'11". He can have all the confidence he wants to. Confidence is respected, but at the same time, bro, imagine any kind of chick walking around with a 4'11" dude. Bro, he's 4'11". He's not even 5'6". He's not even 5'8". Bro, imagine holding his hand. Bro, you almost walking with a little kid. I think I know a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old taller than him or about his height. That's a little kid. This dude got little kid height. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Bebop said, yeah, it's coping. Yeah, he's definitely coping to an extent. But like I said, I respect his confidence. I respect his winner's mentality. He's not in a defeated mindset like a lot of men probably would be. And I'm sure he's probably been bullied, for being short all his life. I'm sure he's been there. I hope he got some money. Because guys like this, when you short like this, listen, I think short guys and ugly guys should have the most money because you're not getting any chicks. You're not getting any chicks off the rip. So you have no choice but to focus on getting the money. I feel like short guys and ugly guys should have the most money out of everybody. See, good looking guys are distracted by the fact that they can get women just off of looks, right? So having looks, it slows good looking dudes down because they're so worried about the chicks that they can get that they lose focus on making the money and becoming the best version of themselves and focus on their purpose. But when you short and women don't want you, and when you're ugly and women don't want you, now you can hunker down and go out and get that money. Go out and chase your purpose. $500 said delusional unless he's a horse jockey. Now that'll be a twist. Pause. No Diddy. That'll be a twist right there. Now if he's short and he's swinging that digging stick. Pause. Pause. Right now that'll be a different story. Right. So now that you said that, that may be where that confidence is coming from. Right. So hey, shouts out to him. Yingen said, if you go to boot camp, you will see all kinds of different heights of people. That definitely surprised me. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. When I got to I've always been like the tallest in my class, right? I've always been the tallest in my class. Uh yeah, I was always taller than most of the kids in my class, if not all of the kids in my class. And I'm not even like a crazy height, but I am 6'1", so well above average height. But when I got to college, man, and you know, I seen, other guys, you know, basically grown men up there on college campus, man. These guys are 6'7", 6'6", 6'8". I'm like, damn, I'm short. And I'm 6'1". I'm thinking compared to these dudes, I'm short. These guys 6'6". All the chicks want them. Like they got all the chicks hovering over them. Imagine being 6'6", 6'8", 6'5", 6'9". I mean, you just a chick magnet, especially on a college campus. And these girls, they fresh out of high school. They freshmen. They've never seen a guy this tall before. Yeah, it's a different world. It's a different world. Yin Yang said, I've seen two dudes who are 7-footers. Yeah, I met one guy in my life. One guy in my life that was actually like 7'2", 7'1". And this was a guy from where was he from? I forgot where he was from, but he was from somewhere over there, and he was from Cyprus. He was from Cyprus. So Cyprus is a country over there in the I want to say Mediterranean, somewhere in that area, going towards the Middle East. But he was like 7'1", huge dude, tall dude, super tall. And that's the only 7-footer I think I've ever met in my life. Like that I actually knew and talked to and shook hands with. But yeah, that's definitely a crazy height. Stigma guy says, I see men over 6'7" every single day. How? Where? Where are you seeing that at? Where are you seeing that at? But anyway, on to the next video. On to our final video. This is a video by, I forgot this chick's name, but she's like a woman in the manosphere. She's a woman in the red pill space. But she's going to explain something that maybe you guys need to hear. So listen up.
Nigga space.
Let me restart.
Jack your dick and get one off. And then see if you really still want to go over there and fuck. Because it's a lot of y'all, you fuck too easy, bro. You fucked, and I'm telling you this from a real nigga space. You fuck too easy. You fuck the wrong bitches too easy. And before you know that the bitch a demon, you already done nutted in her. And I'm talking about nutted in her raw. So now you got children with a motherfucking demon. This bitch don't care nothing about the kids or you while caring for the kids and fucking you. So any minute, them babies gonna be used as pawns to play with your ass. And this is when you gonna see your mental health get tested, my nigga. And then when you make a decision that's best for your mental health, it's probably going to be opposite of what's best for those children, but it's a safe space for your mind. Now you at a crosswords where it's shifty, right? This is when that real nigga mode got to set in. Can you stand 10 toes on the decision that you make? If you walk away, can you stand 10 toes on the decision that you made and accept that bitch gonna call you a deadbeat for the rest of your life, and your kids probably gonna be affected heavily in a negative way by you choosing your mental health in that moment? These are the choices that niggas is faced with when they fuck too easy on a motherfucking demon. And I'm gonna tell you niggas something. These demons look good, boy. They look good, boy. They go to
Those demons always look good. They always look good. Yeah, Love Dorsey. Yep, that's her name. Love Dorsey. Yeah, I love her. I love her. I love her. She keeps it real deal Holyfield. I appreciate that, Harvey. Yep, Love Dorsey. That's her name.
the DR, they go down to Miami, Florida, they get their body done, they had them titties sitting up right, ass be fat, waist be little, Instagram followers be. Jack your dick and get one off. And
she's right. She's right. I'm not gonna lie. There's been plenty of times where I've been in those exact situations, and all I did was see. This is what I mean by jacking. Jacking your meat is used for emergency situations. Emergency situations. These are one of those situations. This is what she just said. Because even when a man is horny, you're not thinking clearly, right? You're not thinking with your big head, you're thinking with your little head, right? So all you thinking about is like, dang, I'm finna go over there and put a hole in her. I'm about to go in there and go in, right? I'm about to go over there and clap them cheeks. But at what cost? At what cost? Right? At what cost? It can cost you your life, as we seen earlier. If y'all was here for the earlier show, a man was shot and set on fire when he was found in the bed with a 18-year-old, and the parents came back home, shot and set on fire, thinking with his little head, not his big head, right? So there's a variety of situations that you can end up in. Sometimes all you need to do is get one off and see if you still want to go over there, like she said. But here's the thing: there's been situations where I got that off, and I was like, nah, I still need to go over there. I need to go in there and hit this bitch for real. Listen, that's what it is. Yin Yang said, I'm gonna go, y'all. Peace, y'all. I appreciate you for tuning in, Yin Yang. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. I know it's getting, what time is it? It's 12:21. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link down here in the chat. We're going towards the end of the live stream now. So if any of you guys want to get up here and talk, we can chat for a little bit before I end the live stream. Just to do something a little different, try something a little different. We can chat for a little bit before I log off as well. So yeah, and we just keep it on topic. If anybody wants to join, are both men and women delusional? Are both women and men delusional? If any one of you guys want to join up, anybody want to join up? Or you guys tired? You guys tired? Should I do a separate call-in show? Do a whole show catered towards calling in? What y'all think? Any takers? Any takers? Let me see. Do y'all see the link? I'm sure y'all see the link. Where we at? Anybody? Anybody? Y'all scared to get up? Y'all scared to get up? Y'all don't have to cam up. Y'all can go ahead and hide your face if you don't want your face on here. You can hide your face if you want to. You can just keep the audio on if that's what you want to do. But the link is in there if y'all seen it. Going once. Going twice. Dang, none of y'all scary? Y'all scared to get up here and talk? Anybody? Anybody want to get up here and talk? Or y'all too tired? Or I know some of y'all in different time zones. Some of y'all probably at work right now. Or probably not at work. What's the day? It's Saturday, Sunday in some places, Monday. Actually, it's probably Monday in some places probably now with some of y'all. But okay. Nobody wants to join. Fine. The link is up there if any of y'all want to join. But if not, that is fine too. It's 12 midnight now. Been on here for almost 4 hours. 4 hours. I thought it was going to be a short live stream, but MSK said I got work today, G. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna start doing some live streams during the week. Probably some earlier live streams during the week to catch people. Cause I know this be late. Bebop said, is it possible on the iPad? I have no clue. I have no clue. But anyway. All right, guys. It's been nice chilling with you guys on this Saturday night. It's been a good live stream, a good engaged live stream. And we're going to pick this up back again next Saturday. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the link in the description. You know, make sure you get your copy of the 5 Key Principles for the Modern Man. Make sure you tap in with me. If you just want to chat, you need some kind of coaching call. You need me to just hook some chords up to you and spark you back to life. You need some motivation. Hit that link in the description, man. We can set something up. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel, the After Pill 2.0. And if you haven't become a member yet, go ahead and become a member. All right. It's only 99 cents. Go ahead and get in before the prices go up. But without further ado, hit that like button on the way out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.